This is a special presentation from Mix TV, Channel 19. 11 athletes, 10 games, 100 yards. Hundreds of players, thousands of fans, countless snaps, blocks, and tackles. One goal. This is Sallisaw Black Diamond Football. Now here's Matt Merrill and Chris Sharp.
Good evening and welcome everybody to McDonald First Star Field here at Perry F. Lattimore Stadium on this cool Thursday evening high school football matchup.
Weather, yeah.
The hometown Sallisaw Black Diamonds taking on the Fort Gibson Tigers. As me and Chris have been talking about, we got a lot of storylines tonight, especially with return of some local coaches,
right?
Playoff implications. So a lot to talk about tonight, Chris. It should be a good matchup. And the Black Diamonds got a lot of momentum coming off that victory last week.
Huge momentum, huge win last week at Hilldale. Brought the Diamonds to 2-1 in the league play. This game tonight is, Coach Lowe was talking about it before the game on the field. It's the biggest game that these players have played in. That means these guys have, in the last couple of years, it's been hard times out, at Sallisaw for football, and when you have a chance to win a game tonight and almost secure yourself a playoff spot, that's a big deal, and they're excited to do it. Coach Bethel's back in town for the first time. And, it's going to be a big night, big fun night.
As you said, it was good to see Coach Bethel. Haven't seen him. He went to Rogers for the last few years and then come back here local, back in 4A4 here in Oklahoma. So good to see Coach Bethel play. Coach, I think, did he coach you?
He did. I can't remember. I was trying to think about that. I can't remember. His first year was one of my years in high school.
Okay.
I can't remember what year it was in high school. But, I've known Coach Bethel for a lot of years. And so it was good to see him down there. He's a defensive coordinator at Fort Gibson. So you got to think that's going to be a cat and mouse between the Sallisaw offense and the Fort Gibson defense. It'll be a fun game to watch tonight for sure.
It should. And like we said, with a lot on the line, as always, you're going to see a few wrinkles from Coach Lowe in that offense. You saw last week, and I got to watch a little bit while I was out of town. So once again, I want to thank Justin for filling in last week for me while I was gone. But you come out there and you're going to try to go power, and then you come back out the next series in 5 wide and empty sets.
You never know.
You never know with Coach Lowe, and that's what keeps the defense on their toes. So I expect a good matchup tonight, playoff implications. So we should have a good one tonight. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and join live for the PA, and it's band night tonight. So get that in progress. So we'll see y'all soon. We'll be right back here from Mix TV, Channel 19.
At Whalen's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Whalen's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Whalen's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
Welcome everyone to a very special event. Tonight, it is our privilege to witness the crowning of the Royal Court of this year's Sallisaw High School Black Diamond Marching Band. Please welcome with me each member of the Royal Court as they come onto the field. The freshman attendant is Tessa Winton. Her parents are Sean and Delynn Winton, grandparents Bill and Katie Winton, and Stafford and Lynette Drake, School activities include playing the trumpet and marching, concert, and jazz band. She's a member of the Business Professionals of America, Sallisaw Youth Coalition, and she has played violin for 8 years. Her school honors include being a member of the Superintendent's Honor Roll. Tessa's future plans include studying archaeology and different cultures. Tessa's escort is freshman Garrett Morgan. His parents are Travis and Tana Morgan. His grandparents are Raymond and Janet Mitchell and Stafford and Lynette Drake. His school activities include marching and concert band, basketball, and baseball. He's also a member of the FCA. School honors include Superintendent's Honor Roll, Oklahoma Honor Society, September 2020 Student of the Month, member of Eastern District Honor Band for 2 consecutive years, second place overall at the Carl Albert State College Science Fair. Future plans include attending Oklahoma University Medical School and becoming a surgeon. Our sophomore attendant is Kaylee Winton. Kaylee's parents are Sean and Delynn Winton. Her grandparents are Bill and Katie Winton and Stafford and Lynette Drake. School activities include being a member of the Spanish Club, Sallisaw High School Drumline, and she's been playing the violin for 10 years. School honors include being on the Superintendent's Honor Roll and qualifying for Eastern District Honor Band. Kaylee's escort is sophomore Tracy Hudgens. His parents are Jim and Teresa Hudgens. Grandparents are Jim and Joanne Hudgens and Paul McCoy, and the late Twyla McCoy and the late Francis Hudgens. School activities include being on the drumline and band, varsity wrestling, and volunteering with the Sallisaw Takedown Youth Wrestling. His future plans include attending college somewhere in the world and living a happy life. Junior attendant is Madison Michelle Rowe. Her parents are Amy Rowe and Brian Rowe. Her grandparents are Patty McDowell, Mike McDowell, Linda McDowell, Sally Rowe, and Paul Rowe. Her school activities include playing the trumpet in Sallisaw High School Marching Band and Jazz Band. Her school honors include National Honor Society, 3 years of advancement via individual determination, as well as Honor Roll and Student of the Month. Her future plans include attending the University of Central Oklahoma in order to earn a degree in education so she can become a teacher. Madison's escort is senior Cameron Sprinkle. His parents are Ileana Conine and David Sprinkle. His grandparents are Aurelia Fears and O.T. Fears. His school activities include marching, concert, and jazz band, jazz combo, an avid tutor, and National Honor Society. His school honors include National Hispanic Scholar, Eastern District Honor Band Junior Year, Superior Rating at Solo and Ensemble State Competition, Saxophone Section Leader, and 2019 Feature Soloist for Marching Season. His future plans are to attend Oklahoma University and to graduate with a degree in music education. He also plans to come back to Sallisaw and to replace Mr. Webb. Our first senior attendant is Jalen Biddle. Her parents are Chris and Tammy Biddle. Her grandparents are William and Yvonne Biddle and David and Jerry Chapman. Her school activities include drumline, marching band, and she is a member of the Stop Bullying Club, Recycling Club, Spanish Club, as well as playing percussion in concert band. Her school honors include Eastern District Honor Band her sophomore year. She represented the high school at Tulsa Rotary Camp, where she became an Interact Club member and communication director for the club. Her future plans include going to college to become a trauma nurse. Jalen's escort is senior Kyler Mendiola. His parents are Pancho and Tara Mendiola. Grandparents are Don and Tammy Jones. His school activities include concert, jazz, and marching band, low brass trio, jazz combo, and he's a member of the Business Professionals of America. His school honors include low brass section leader, superior rated instrumental, and vocal soloist. He plans to attend the University of Arkansas Fort Smith and earn a degree in music education. Another senior attendant is Elena Morgan. Her parents are Travis and Tana Morgan. Grandparents Raymond and Janet Mitchell, and Stafford and Lynette Drake. School activities include marching, jazz, and concert band. She is a member of the Business Professionals of America, Spanish Club, and Native American Club. She also enjoys creating graphic designs and logos. Special school honors include Superintendent's Honor Roll, National Honor Society, Oklahoma Honor Society, President of Business Professionals of America, and is an avid tutor. She is the current drum major for the high school marching band. Future plans include attending the University of Arkansas in order to obtain a business degree in accounting, as well as earning her Juris Doctorate. Elena's escort is senior Caden Gray. His parents are Matthew and Loretta Gray. His grandparents are Jerry and Joanne Lowry and Alfred and Regina Gray. His school activities include marching and drumline, concert band, and jazz band. He's also part of the percussion ensemble, Jazz Combo, and he's an avid tutor. Special school honors include honor roll, drumline section leader, percussion ensemble section leader, Eastern District Band qualifier, all-state qualifier, jazz state qualifier, superior rating at solo and ensemble percussion. His future plans include continuing his love for music at Oklahoma State University as a geoscientist, or at Northeastern State University as a music major and jazz minor. Our final senior attendant is Lindsay Nicole Phillips. Her parents are Keith and Beverly Phillips. Her grandparents are Janet Reese and the late Gordon Reese, and Brenda Phillips and the late Frederick Phillips. Her activities include band, academic team, National Honor Society, Dungeons and Dragons Club, Stop Bullying Club, and Recycling Club. Her school honors include superior rating in solo and ensemble, Oginali Medal for JV Top 10 Scorer, and Oginali Award for Top 3 JV Team. Her future plans include going to Swarthmore College to become a forensic scientist. And Lindsay's escort is senior John Vincent. His parents are Adrian Loggins and Gilbert Vincent. His school activities include marching band and concert band, National Honor Society. He's also a member of Business Professionals of America and Spanish Club. His school honors include Principal's Honor Roll, 5-time qualifier for Eastern District Honor Band, as well as future All-State qualifier. Most outgoing student of the month, and has received multiple awards for being a tuba soloist with superior ability at state competitions. His future plans include graduating from Oklahoma State University with a physical therapy major, and from there he plans to open his own business as a physical therapist with musical influences. The flower girl this evening is Ava Gregg. Her parents are Blake and Stephanie Gregg, grandparents Larry and Jimmy Lou Gregg of Sallisaw and Steve and Pat Ellis of Colcord. In her spare time, she enjoys dancing and playing on her iPad. When Ava grows up, she wants to be a teacher of dance, and a doctor. And finally, our crown bearer is Charlie Isom. His parents are David and Alicia Isom. His grandparents are Jerry and Joanne Lowry of Sallisaw and Charlie and Maxanne Isom of Center Ridge, Arkansas. In his spare time, he enjoys riding his bicycle and playing with his sister. When Charlie grows up, he wants to work with auto glass, just like his daddy. It is now my privilege to announce this year's King and Queen of the Royal Court of the Sallisaw High School Black Diamond Marching Band. This year's King of the Royal Court is Caden Gray. This year's Queen of the Royal Court is Elena Morgan. Once again, please give your appreciation to the Royal Court of the 2019 Sallisaw High School Black Diamond Marching Band.
Is that Addison Montgomery? Jim Mounts Addison Montgomery. Is that Addison over there?
Where?
In the Center.
She's not one of the.
Who's that in the center with? I can't think of his name. With a bun.
Next to Trey there.
Was that Madison?
On the 40.
At National Bank of Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank of Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
And we're back here, Matt Merrill, alongside my partner Chris Sharp here from Mix TV Channel 19. Thursday night football as the Black Diamonds take on the Fort Gibson Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Should be a good matchup tonight. I think we've got some district standings we're going to look at. We talked about some playoff implications.
We talked about playoff implications and what this game means tonight. So if you look, Broken Bow and Poto obviously at the top, both 3-0. They're going to play next week, so something's going to give there. Then you got Sallisaw. If it ended tonight, Sallisaw would finish third in the district. They got 2-1 with Fort Gibson, so clearly that shows you why this game is such a big deal.
Absolutely, yes.
You win tonight if you're Sallisaw. You have head-to-head wins over Fort Gibson and Hilldale, and that sets you up in the driver's seat to claim one of those last 2 spots. So they take 4 teams from the district to go to the playoffs. If you can somehow manage to beat Fort Gibson tonight, beat Muldrow next week, you have a chance to go over the hill in Broken Bow and play for a home playoff game.
And you see, we saw in the fall right the points, and the points matter, and that's last week that really helped Sallisaw in the margin of victory.
And I think they had a situation last year with Central where the district points came down to determining who got in and who got out.
So that's something to watch for tonight. I mean, in high school, you do have an advantage, if you're up by a touchdown to go try to get another one in before the game's over to get your district points, especially when it's in a tight race like it is with those 3 teams. So it should be a heck of a matchup.
Do you want to take a quick pause and turn the camera to the field and let's do the national anthem?
Absolutely.
Okay. And there you have it.
Excellent as always by the Black Diamond Marching Band.
Always do a great job. So, we were talking about district standings, district points. It's why it's so important to win these district games, even the ones where you think, okay, they squeaked by, they barely took the game. It gives you district points that'll come back and really help you in the long run at the end.
Yeah, we sound like a broken record every single week during the non-conference. Like, okay,
right.
It's a tune-up game. It doesn't matter.
Right.
We're gearing up for district play. Well, look what happened.
Exactly.
We got 2 wins in 3 games.
I was thinking, too, this is why Sallisaw has played a tough non-conference schedule to set them up for games like this tonight. Like we talked about in the pregame, these fellas have not played any game that means this much so far in their career, but you win tonight, and then every game from here on out to the rest of the season is even bigger. So
Absolutely.
It's exciting. Yep. Charlie's Chicken Trivia.
Yeah, we're going to do a little early tonight.
We're going to do it early tonight.
Let's get that Charlie's Chicken Trivia question up. Who is the only Black Diamond or only Sallisaw quarterback to kick one into the stands during a state championship game?
I think I know. So I got to.
Finally, you're on there for something that's.
So let me explain myself here.
I remember that
when we played Clinton in the state finals in 2000. They had a running back who was a freshman. Gresham
Michael
was his name. Gresham, and could just fly. And I remember Coach Lancaster telling me we were down a few touchdowns, and he said, if you kick this football to him, you can watch the rest of this game on from the bench or whatever. And I punted that thing. I think it was up like row G. Like it was straight left.
And you're on the field at Stillwater. Even then it was a different kind of stadium it is now.
Yeah.
But you're on the field.
So I'm going to need to know who came up with that question, Mr. Bolin. I see you sitting back there. I knew the answer to that one, by the way.
That's an excellent stat. And it was Chris Sharp.
Oh, man. Is that really the trivia question for this week? That's really it? Oh, good. Yeah. So anyway, so let's talk about some keys to tonight's football game instead of talking about me kicking a football in the stands 15 years ago.
I do enjoy that.
19 years ago, Matt.
My God.
Holy cow. So tonight, we saw last week, you didn't. We saw last week the Diamond defense was relentless. They were putting pressure. They have to do that again tonight. Fort Gibson's going to start a freshman at quarterback. Good athlete, can move, but he's a freshman. And so he's not played in a game of this caliber to this point. So Diamond's got to be fast on defense, stay aggressive, be balanced on offense. And Coach Lowe talked about that with us right before the game, during warm-ups. Is they want to be about 50-50. Last week, you could tell Hilldale was keying on Sawyer Poole. It allowed Jace Nicholson to get behind the defense 3 times. Big plays. Win the big play battle. If you watch the coaches show on Wednesday at the Shady Oak Wing Shack, you heard Coach Lowe talk about that. The team that has the biggest play, more big plays in this game, is probably going to come out on top. We don't have it on here, but the turnover battle. You have to win that turnover battle. Last year, Diamonds had 5 turnovers at Fort Gibson in a game kind of similar to this, where playoff implications on the line. They turn the ball over 5 times, they lose a ball game. They want to avoid that tonight. Take care of the football, and then the last key, Matt, is going to be able to roll and fight through adversity. These games, and you played in some big games too. These games, they're going to have ups, they're going to have downs. It's going to be roller coaster. It's the team that can kind of weather the storm a little bit that's going to kind of withstand and make the big play and win the game. So when things are going great, stay composed. When things are going bad, keep your head up and keep pushing.
Looks like Fort Gibson won the toss. They will defer to the Diamonds, so Diamonds will receive the opening kickoff here tonight. And it's a good time for really to get the momentum going right off the bat. You could spin it any way you want to, whether you kick off or you get the ball first.
Yep.
You get the ball first, and you go right down their throat.
Yep.
You kick off and you stop and go score.
I think the latter is something that if that what I didn't pay attention. Are we getting the ball or are we kicking?
We're getting the ball.
Okay. If we work, but anyway, the first defensive possession I think is going to say a lot about the tempo of this game.
Definitely. So we got about. Looks like maybe a minute or so before kickoff. You talked about the turnovers and last year's game. When you're such an evenly matched game, it's going to be a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to look at penalties, turnovers, costly mistakes, bad snaps, which we've seen over the last few years.
Yes, the I guess you'd call them the imperfections that we've seen, early in the season from Sallisaw have cleaned up a little bit over the last couple of weeks, but they will be so important tonight to play a very clean football game.
So not everything's recorded in the stat sheet. So it's something you got to do everything you can to be as clean as possible, especially in these types of ball games. So we'll see how Scotty Bethel does in his first series against the Black Diamond offense.
See, kind of you'll get a key. We were talking to him before the game.
We couldn't get anything out.
trying to ask him questions and get some things out of him. And how he is. He's not going to tell you anything. And it was good fun. We laughed. But, yeah, it's you got to know that he's excited to coach against his former team. And you got to think, too, on the flip side, that these seniors and juniors played for him as sophomores and freshmen, and so they have to be excited and ready to go to play their former coach. So it's an interesting night tonight for sure.
So he was just at Rogers for 1 year?
1 year.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, man, was that even a firework, or is that just a boom? I saw no color. Come on.
At least their safety precautions have done, as opposed to Stillwell.
So we need to make mention, too, that the Black Diamond coaching staff has black shirts on with a orange logo. So
they are not the men in black.
They are not the men in all black. Coach Lowe heard us say that, and so he went and got him some shirts that had some orange on it. So that was funny. But pink out night tonight, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so you probably noticed Matt and I had on a pink necklace that cheerleaders were giving out before the game. But you'll see the players with pink tape around their ankles and pink gloves and wristbands, and supporting that. Cheerleaders have pink ribbons and pom-poms.
And so, I wasn't here last week, and I missed the injury, but we didn't talk about, freshman starting safety Parker Jackson's out tonight.
Out again tonight, waiting on MRI results. They don't want to push him. They want, Diamond's in very good position to make a playoff run, and so you want to have him available for a playoff game if necessary. So they're going to take their time with Parker. Mason Gardner back in the lineup. I saw him back on the field during warm-ups. He was out last week with a boot on.
So back deep for the Diamonds. It's like saw your pool, Jason Nicholson, and I think it's Caleb Whitmire back there. So I get a number. Lost the top to my pin, so distracts me a little bit.
Don't get any pin marks on me.
And we are set to get some football underway here at Perry F. Lattimore Stadium. Beautiful night. Mid-60s.
Gorgeous.
No wind.
No clouds.
Clear sky, absolutely. Yeah. And here we go. It's a low liner straight to the up back, which is Hutchinson. Dances around, gets a few yards down to the 41-yard line.
I almost surprised him, I think, a little bit.
I'm not sure. I think it caught him. I don't know if he caught it.
No, it was. You could tell it was going to be a pooch kick, and he kind of caught it funny and kicked a spiral. I don't see it, Matt.
So good starting field position here for the Diamonds as they'll start from their own 41-yard line. Going to line up in shotgun, 4 wide. It's like Poole in the backfield.
Players to watch for Fort Gibson here is defensive end right there, number 24.
Complete to Poole. He's going to get about 5 on the play.
Asked the coaches earlier before the game, who Fort Gibson's players to watch were. The first one that came out was Carson Ladd, number 24. He's an outside linebacker and a tight end. He's 6'4", 220 pounds.
You'll see him.
Looks the part. Number 11, Braden Morgan, defensive end outside linebacker, senior, 6'2", 240. So big guys up front on the defensive front here for Fort Gibson.
Hard snap from McTire, 2nd down and 5. We got stacked receivers on each side.
Little wrinkle.
Pull in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Pull off right tackle. Cuts back towards the middle. He's going to get about 3 close to midfield. It'll be 3rd and short here for the Diamonds.
Brought down by Carson Austin on the play. Moving up 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2. Ball at their own 49.
Yeah, keep it 3rd and short. Give yourself a chance on every possession. You want to give yourself a chance.
Takes the snap, hands off to Poole. He's going to get the first down. Shook the first tackler, can't get to the next one as he's going to get forward progress. Going to get him right at about the 49.
They didn't give him as much forward progress as I think he deserved on that.
No, but he's going to get about a half yard.
He's got the first down.
So Sawyer Poole with the ball the first 3 plays, swing pass and 2 runs.
Let's take a look, Matt, how they are playing Nicholson. It looks like they do have a safety over the top of him.
Shading over, you can see over on the far side.
Little cover 2 action. Double safeties. Hilldale did not do that last week.
So trips to the near side. Nicholson's out to the far side as McIntyre keeps it up the middle. He's going to get about 4 yards.
And that's a play right there. We laughed, before the game about Jackson not taking so many hits, but that's a play right there, Matt, that's going to have to be there tonight, if nothing else, just to keep Fort Gibson's defense honest, to have to respect that quarterback run game.
So 3-yard pickup for McIntyre. Second down at 7.
I wonder if Fort Gibson's fans remembered it was Thursday night game tonight.
Pull in motion. Looks at that swing pass again. He's going to go across the middle, wide open. Scavo, catch and run down to the 30-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of 16 on the play.
Great read there by Jackson. He wanted to come over here to the sideline to the left on that little swing pass again, but he read it and saw Scavo kind of settle down in the middle of that cover 2 there and hit him on a curl route.
$16-yard catch and run. First down and 10. Handoff to Poole. Cuts back across the middle. He's got some room. Got another first down as he gets inside the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone.
Uh-oh. Yeah. That was,
I've even been gone a game. I still remember that.
I was a little weak on it, but
because I wasn't hesitant on the
hey, so far
terminology.
So far, the Sallisaw offensive line has done a great job of pushing that defensive front and back, winning that battle up front early.
13-yard pickup, first down. Handoff again goes to Poole. Going to get inside the 15.
Good spin. Get what you can get. Keep pushing. That's one thing about Sarr you've talked about all year is he just doesn't stop.
He's shifty.
So good first possession here by Sallisaw, moving the football well against this Fort Gibson defense.
So second down and 5, shotgun 4 wide. Pull in motion again, throws the swing pass out to the right.
Oh, catch football.
In and out of the hands. That'll make up third down here for the Diamonds.
It was there. They'll go back to it.
So third down and 5. Ball spotted at the Tiger 14. Shotgun snap. McIntyre boosts to the right. Looks to the end zone. He's got man in the corner. It's in and out of the hands of Jace Nicholson. Good throw by Jackson.
That's tough. 2 drops in a row there on 2 plays that are going to get you a first down. Those are the plays in the red zone you have got to make in games like this.
So that'll bring up fourth down, the first decision here for Coach Lowe.
I think
they're going to go for it.
He's going to go for it.
As you've had the play the last 2. You've had the right call the last 2 plays.
That just shows the trust that he has in the defense. If he doesn't pick it up here, I think he probably has great confidence that they're going to get the ball back in pretty good field position.
Field position play, yeah.
Yep.
So pull to the left to McIntyre. Trips to the far side. That's going to be a timeout on the field here.
Big play early. You want to make sure you get the call right.
Timeout by the Diamonds. We'll take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back here from XTV Channel 19. It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628. Fourth down and 5 here for the Diamonds. 8:35 to go in the first. As we said, first timeout for the Diamonds and big decision here for Coach Lowe. It looks like they had the offense out on the field before the timeout, and I don't see anything changing.
Nothing's changed, but it was a good timeout. You don't want to rush. You had 10 seconds on the play clock. It didn't look like they were all on the same page, and so it's definitely an opportunity to make sure that you get the right play called. And who knows, that timeout, you may change your mind on what you want to do.
So we got Borman as the lone receiver to the near side, trips to the top. pull in the backfield with McTire. Hard count. Change the play. Wide splits by the offensive line. He's going to boot out to his right.
Borman's open.
Get a wide open man. It is caught.
Nice.
Inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. As I believe that's Riley Scavo with the first down.
Great play.
Or no, that's McHenry. Is it?
No, Scavo, I think.
Is it Scavo?
Yep.
They both got up about the same time in the same area.
Hey, he went to Scavo earlier in the drive on the curl, and he went back to him on 4th down.
Excellent
for a big,
play call as he was wide
play.
open on that drag across the middle.
We had double drags going. You notice Borman ran a drag too.
Yeah, okay.
And he was open too. So keep that in mind, I guess, if you're Coach Lowe in the back of your brain.
Handoff goes to pull up the middle for a Black Diamond touchdown. As he could have ran that thing 100 yards and there was nobody near it.
Nobody near it. Great job by the line. Just a great job all around by that offense in that opening drive.
Great opening drive as the Black Diamonds go 59 yards. And, offensive line, quarterback, running back, really is a pretty solid effort all around by the Black Diamond offense. Swinging gate. We're going to get a new name for this.
It is what it is. It's a swinging gate, man.
Looks like they're all going to go for it. He's going to boot out to his right. Cuts it upfield in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
That is such a weapon to have, man. That is such a weapon to be able to go for 2 and be confident that you're going to pick up 2 points. What a great job by the offense on that first drive.
So statement drive here for the Diamonds. They take up, 4 minutes and get the 2-point conversions. They're on top now 8-0.
And was just able to do, it seemed like, whatever they wanted. That even the
wide open receivers, big holes for Sawyer Poole.
Even the 2 drops, they were wide open. And so, great job there. And it all started up front. That offensive line did an amazing job blocking, making holes for the running game, protecting Jackson on a pass game. I can't believe the trivia question was about me kicking the ball in the
Are we missing Bobby again?
Bobby is still not here tonight, yes.
Still in Disney World?
I don't know. I think they're back. I don't know.
I was going to keep stats, but then I didn't.
It lasted 1 drive.
I do have the total yardage for the drive.
What is that?
59 yards.
Keep up with that. We'll do total offensive yardage and see how we're doing.
I'm not going to keep that. Just touchdown drives.
Earn run average.
Upton to kick. Pooch kick. Caught it about the 28. Trying to find some blockers. That's number 7 for the Tigers, Maurice Ford. And he's stuffed at about the 34.
You weren't here last week. Obviously, Upton had his best game of the year, was the special teams player of the week. Did a great job on these kickoffs at Hilldale, getting them high, kind of like that, getting them high, getting them right in the right spot. And then extra points, I don't think he didn't miss last week. So he seems to be finding his momentum, his stride, his rhythm here as a kicker that they can trust.
We'll take 6- and 7-yard kickoff returns all day.
All day.
So first drive of the game for the Tigers. Going to be pistol set. Hands the ball right up the middle. That's number 21 for the Tigers, Tavian Woodworth, senior, 5'10", 185.
Hit that hole with a burst of speed. So,
and Cole Mahaney, the freshman quarterback, 5'9", 160.
Be curious to see what the Fort Gibson offensive coordinator, how much he's going to put on this freshman quarterback tonight. Is he going to let them because we've talked about this every year. We've called the Fort Gibson game. Mm-hmm. They run a very similar offense to what the old Sallisaw offenses of old, with counters and stretches and.
So hands off again. He's stuffed at the line. Who is that down there at the line? Looks like 58, Alan Alvarez. 56.
That's
Trenton. As he blocked the hole and get the time for the rest of the defense to kind of collapse on the tailback.
3rd and long, Matt, last week is where Sallisaw really started putting pressure on Hilldale early in the game. Got burned on it the very first 3rd and long. Hilldale hit it for a touchdown, but after that, they were able to suffer and suffocate the offense on
3rd and 11.
Here he goes again.
He boots out to the right. He's got some speed, but he's caught from behind. As I say that, what a play from behind Caleb Whitmire as he's taking the place of Parker Jackson, I believe, tonight.
Caleb played that perfectly. He played that from the outside, kept contained, and then he forced him inside, but was able to get off the block and make the tackle.
So So
again,
3 and out here for
yeah.
the Tigers on their opening drive.
And again, we're shorthanded tonight up in the booth, guys, so we don't have we may have a couple of replays, but not a ton.
A little pressure, short, high, wobbly kick. Taking a Black Diamond bounce at the 49. So excellent field, or excuse me, the 48. Excellent field position here again for the Diamonds. I was going to make a statement that, talking about the freshman quarterback, Cole Mahaney, how small he looked out there next to his offensive line, which is pretty big.
Yeah,
and I was thinking, that guy's the same exact size I am.
5'9", 155.
I'll tell you a story real quick for his offense. You used to watch David Eckstein play, and how tiny he looks. He looked like a midget out there in the MLB. And I got to meet him one time down in the locker room, and we are the exact same size.
Reverse here to Nicholson.
Nicholson's
Who's gonna
pass.
throw it?
He's got a man, Scavo, wide open, deep downfield as that couldn't be more of a penalty. I think that was a save a touchdown, but
I'm
the
not
coverage
sure.
was there.
I'm not sure that he needed to do that. And do they have a rule in basketball where it's almost like a what's the rule in basketball?
A flagrant?
But it's unimpeded to the goal or something like that. They should have something like that in football. Like that should be more than what it's going to be.
So the play opened up just so you could see downfield. He was wide open, but the ball was so high. The defense, those 3 defenders, defensive backs closed in a heartbeat. He did not need to do that at all.
No.
They could have turned their head in plenty of time.
Probably
to
knock
that ball down.
But as it is, 15-yard penalty, and here we go. And how about the throw? I mean, that looked pretty ball, Jace.
Well, I mean, he used to be quarterback.
I guess he did. I forgot about that, right?
When that year, Was that 2 years ago?
I can't remember. We've been together too long.
Longer than I thought. Keeper up the middle for McTire. He's hit hard right at the 34, but he does get about 3 yards on the play.
Those are the hits you want to avoid.
Yep. Second down and 7. We got the double stack receiver here on each side.
Tic Tacs are going to be tough to eat tonight because they make too much noise.
Scavo, Gardner, McHenry, and Nicholson. Poole in the backfield with McTire. Hand the ball off to Poole. He kind of feels his way for his blockers, and he's going to be thrown down after about a pickup of maybe 2 on the play to the 32-yard line. We'll bring up 3rd and about 6.
We're also having some technical difficulties on the scoreboard at the bottom of your TV screen if you're looking, so we will try to keep you up to date on time and score as much as we can until we get that fixed.
We'll do it right now as there's 5:04 and counting to go in the first. Diamonds on top, 8-0. Second drive of the ball game. McTire's going to boot to his right, look downfield on the out route, and it is in and out of the hands again of Jace Nicholson. That throw was right on the money.
Yeah.
From Jackson right there as he's throwing out of that strong side boot pretty well tonight.
A little jittery, three drops early here in the first 2 drives. You want to clean that up because all 3 of those balls, like you said, have been put on the money.
4th down and 6. They're going to go for it.
Tough catch, but I think Jace would tell you he should have had that one.
2 hands. There we go, 4 wide, 4th down and 6. Drops straight back.
Run.
Looking downfield. Has room as he has a man wide open over there. Sawyer Poole. And it's in and out of the hands as he was wide open. 4 drops in the first 2 drives.
Sallisaw shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here early with drop passes. He had that one wide open as well. Great job there for McTire to find the open man, scramble around.
He had Poole waving at him like he was trying to get him on the side of the road.
He tried to run before he caught it. It's just
the defender was closing, but as soon as he caught it, he had the space to take it down the sideline for a touchdown. So turnover on downs, 1st down and 10 for the Tigers as they are going under center this time. 3 backs, jumbo formation. Handoff to the left side, he's stuffed right at the line. That's Jesse Rudd, senior 5'11", 180 tailback for the Tigers. Trenton Jones on the tackle, 1-yard pickup, 2nd down here for the Tigers. Hand off again off the right side, and once again he's stuffed after about 2. So bring another 3rd down and medium here for the Tigers.
Woodworth missed the cut there, had the outside, chose to go back inside, and Sallisaw was able to sniff it out. He hits that hole hard. To be something to keep an eye on.
Caleb Borman in there on the tackle for the Diamonds. So 3rd down and 5. Once again got the heavy set, double tight. Going to hand off to Woodworth as he's tripped up right at the line. That's Whitmire again.
Nice job. You know, we watched him play last week. It was funny. He had on orange sleeves. The only player to have on orange sleeves, so you could see him everywhere he was. He was all over the field last week, kind of like he's playing right now.
So 4th down and 4, maybe 5, as they're going to line up in punt formation. That's Jason Nicholson back deep and wait for the punter to get out there. It's number 19, Zan Hazen.
Yeah, we were taught how to say that before the game. No official card tonight.
Ooh!
Diamonds have blocked the punt the last 2 weeks. They thought they were going to get number 3 right there, but great bounce.
It was Bailey Mattingly flying in front of the punter, but that was a lot better punt than the last one as it goes out inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Got one of those Sallisaw turf bounces.
So 1st down for the Diamonds. I want to remind you to catch the replay of tonight's game tomorrow Saturday at 10 a.m. and on Tuesday evening at 6:30. There's also several different ways to watch the game on DiamondNet Channel 19 on the Mixed Facebook page. Just search KXMX online at KXMX.com and on our app in the App Store at KXMX. So we go 1st down and 10, ball inside their own 10-yard line. Good cut here by Poole. He's got some room. Across the 15, close to a 1st down as he gives the Diamonds some breathing room. Out to the 16-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 1.
A lot of play options here on 2nd and 1. Get yourself some breathing room. Chance here to try to get behind the defense, maybe do a little play action. If you got any kind of a pump and go type play.
They're going to hand it off to Poole, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Good job. Ooh.
As he's hit right at the 20-yard line.
Something to keep an eye on too as you're watching we'll call him the off receiver. So anyone not named Jace Nicholson.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll watch the cornerbacks and how they're reacting, at some point tonight, Mason Gardner, Scavo's already been open a couple times, but those guys.
Hand off again to
lost
Poole.
that handoff. You know, when Borman goes in as a receiver, Fort Gibson's not honoring that at all. That's going to be open at some point. So mark that down that I said that with 1 minute, 44 seconds to go in the 1st quarter.
Gain of 1, ball at the 20.
I can't believe you put that trivia. Was that you? It's Trey Gardner. I knew it. Why would I not think it was him?
Shotgun snap. It's going to be a flea flicker as he's hit in the backfield, sacked. That was an odd flea flicker. I wasn't sure that was what I was supposed to call it.
I've never seen the running back actually wind up and baseball throw it back there to him, but
nobody was open either downfield.
They were not fooled at all.
So 3rd down and 20.
Siebes had that one sniffed out.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't know how, because he could have never seen that play because we've never seen it.
Where he saw that on film, man.
So pump fake, 3rd 20, screen pass across the middle. He's wide open. Jason Nicholson.
Get a block here.
Nice move as he's going to get to the 20. He's got about 5 to go as he gets close to the 1st down, but not
close,
quite.
But I think you got to kick it here for Sallisaw.
17 of the 20 yards picked up there on 3rd down. But he's going to come up just a little bit short. It's a good play call and good move by Jason Nicholson to get those extra yards.
Like to maybe see that play right on 2nd down and bring up 3rd. You know, now you got 3rd and 3. But you got to try the flea flicker.
So we're going to fake the punt as it's Scavo back there.
I think he's
going to get the 1st down. And I was fixing to say, did Upton get fired from punting? because
and
I must have missed something.
We didn't even see it. He's lined up 8 yards, 10 yards deep, and I'm like, when I saw, as I looked, I'm like, that's a short punt snap, and then he's off and running. Hey, what a call there, man!
On their own 27-yard line. That takes some.
Circle that play right there, and we'll see. Good circle. He actually circled.
Hand off to Pools. Got some running room. 5, 6, 8 yards to the 40-yard line. Another good run from Sawyer Poole. Another good job by the offensive line.
Can't say enough right now in the first quarter here for the offensive line. What a great quarter for them.
As it may be coming to a close. We'll see here. 13 seconds.
Oh, they're going to try to get a snap off here.
And they are. Handoff again to Poole. Makes a move at the line. He's going to spin over across the 40, but no gain on the play. It'll be third down when we come back. That'll be do it for the first quarter. 8-0 Diamonds over the Tigers. We'll be right back from Mix TV, Channel 19.
Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randon Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
Great first quarter for the Diamonds, 8-0 on top of the Tigers. We're going to get you dialed up for a we're going to get you an instant replay here in a little bit of that touchdown.
If you're just joining us, want to see how the Diamonds score, we do have the replay of the touchdown run. So we'll show you that when we get a second here.
So 3rd down and 2 for the Diamonds. This is their 3rd possession of the game. Under center's McTire. It's fumble, ball's on the ground. Looks like Poole was able to recover it. It's going to be another decision here, 4th down and 4.
Yeah, I think, I don't know what to think now. I would have thought you kicked it on your own 20, but.
He's going to go for it. That defense is playing really well right now. And
now here goes, here comes the punt team.
And it's Whitmire this time back there. You get the 10 and the 18
are
so close. I can see where you can get that confused.
He's not wearing orange sleeves tonight. That helped a lot. Rugby-style kick, I think, coming here.
And it is, and I want to go ahead and wow. What a punt. And it's the neutral bounce.
Neutral bounce.
And I want to apologize because we talked about this at Stillwell. It's Pace and Dotson, and we've got to get our rosters corrected. So it's not Whitmire. It is Pace and Dotson.
There you go.
And remember, we discussed that at the game at Stillwell because we had some confusion.
Yeah, so if you've just joined us and you didn't see how the Diamonds scored their touchdown, here's the McDonald's replay on the Jackson McTire. Or I'm sorry, the Sawyer Poole. Yeah, that was a 4th. Was that a 4th down? That was not a 4th down.
No, it was 1st and 2. Remember, they got the 4th down conversion to play
so
before.
Sawyer Poole up the middle there, untouched, and that's how the Diamonds put the score on the board. And then they got the swinging gate 2-point conversion.
So 3rd possession for the Tigers. And their biggest gain of the day is going to go all the way to the house unless Brown can catch him. 77 yards. And that's 21, Tavian Woodworth, as we got to see his speed in open space. Yeah, that changes this game. And
we've talked about how hard he's hit the hole, the runs we've seen him so far, and it was, just a matter of time before somebody like that busts one, and he did.
So the Tigers had 2 possessions, and I think in negative yardage. I don't know how he got that kickoff. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That ball was in the air, held by the holder, trying to flip the ball around when he kicked it. And it's good.
Never kicked it off the tee.
No. 8-7 your score. as I was saying, the Diamonds had really held Fort Gibson to neutral or negative yardage on most plays so far in the entire first quarter. In the first possession of the second half goes one play, 77 yards for a Tavian Woodworth touchdown.
This is that, it's funny, we're just over a quarter played here, and we've already had so many ups and downs and momentum shifts, and it's just, again, like we talked about in the pregame, how are you going to respond to it? Let's see what the Diamond offense can do here to come back and kind of counter that. Same thing happened last week, Matt. Hilldale would score, and we'd go back and forth for a little bit, and they finally separated themselves.
So Zanhazen to kick off for the Tigers. Low line kick caught in the air.
That's the second
That's
spiral.
Sawyer Poole. He's got some room as he dances through across the 40. Once again, good field position for the Diamonds as they're going to start from their own 43.
Second time the kickoff there has been a spiral, almost like a pass thrown.
Starting at the minus 43.
That would be Sallisaw's 43, correct?
That would be.
You still looking for the pin cap?
Well, the other part fell off now, so.
Just struggling. Get somebody get Matt a new pin up here, please.
It's my own company pin.
Yeah,
I need to get better pins, I guess.
Figures.
Shotgun snap, throws out to Poole, wide right, going to get across midfield, get the first down or close to it.
I think they're going to give it to him.
Right on the marker, I think he's going to give it to him. As he gives the head nod.
Oh, we're going to call it short, second short.
They're going to eyeball
Oh,
it.
here we go.
First down.
Had to give that one a look.
So 10 yards. The throw and catch to Sawyer Poole.
Tonight we got clean windows. I can see somebody came and cleaned them. You wouldn't have last week.
Okay, you see the streaks.
Last
cleaning
week,
streaks.
Last week you'd have made you crazy.
Was it here?
No, is it Hilldale?
So 1st and 10.
I thought our uniforms were brown when we first got there.
McTyer boosts to his left, getting bull rushed by number 4 for the Tigers. He keeps it. He's going to do everything he can to get back to the line of scrimmage. Number 4, that's Jesse Rudd.
Hard work
Shot
for
like
a no gain there.
He shot through that line untouched. Looked like the OU defensive line against Texas.
Yeah.
Second down at 10. Handoff goes to Poole. Nice cut again by Sawyer Poole. Can't get past the second level. He's going to get about 4 on the play. That's Jesse Rudd again on the tackle. 3rd down and 7.
Bless you, Matt. We all heard it. Big 3rd down here. Sorry.
We're all messed up.
Oh,
so 3rd down, McTyer got plenty of time. Throws it complete to Scavo. Couldn't get away from the tackler. That's Rudd again.
This is 4th down territory.
You go
This is
for
fourth
it.
down territory, yeah. No, I got a text while ago, so I didn't sound good, so I'm trying to clear my voice up.
4th down and 3 for the Black Diamonds.
What do you do here, Matt? What do you
go
run
for it?
Well, I know that.
I look for, you got those 3 receivers here. I look for a kind of an out route, maybe a slant to go underneath.
He has thrown the comeback route well tonight, but it's been to his right, which is where you have
You're exactly
Nicholson.
right. You got Nicholson with the safety well over the top of him. I mean, just directly
Press
over the
corner,
top.
press corner.
He's looking left. It's going to be the out route to McHenry. No, he's going to go deep to Scavo. Overthrown. He had the out, and McHenry open.
He took the price, paid the price for it too. Stood in there, stayed in the pocket strong, but took a lick there as he let go of that ball. And he's going to come get looked at. So a big series here for the Sallisaw defense. They've shut out Fort Gibson's, for the first quarter. I think you said close to maybe neutral or negative yardage. And on the first play of the second quarter, Fort Gibson busts a long run for a touchdown. So this is a big series for them to see if they can figure that out.
8:23 to go in the half. Gonna be play action as he's going to boot out to his left, throw it deep downfield, well covered, and that's got to be offensive. Whoa.
How are we not calling offensive pass interference on that?
Wow. I'm going to be honest, that has to be one of the worst calls
I've ever seen. That is one of the worst calls I've seen in a long time. He has just as much right to that football as the receiver, and the receiver just grabbed him.
Pulled him away.
Do we have the replay on that, Josh, or no? Do we have the replay on that or no? No.
So 2nd down and 10 after the no call pass interference. It's going to be 4 wide for the Tigers. He's going to boot out to his right, throw it quickly to Rudd. It's incomplete as Nicholson was all over him.
It's the first time they've let the freshman throw it here tonight, so.
Booting to the opposite side, getting his feet set on that first throw was a pretty good throw. It was a little under.
I cannot believe they did not call that.
I was already calling it.
You got to be Pavin. Nope.
The fans let him hear it.
They won't. They'll. Yeah.
Hawkins let him hear it, and I don't blame him.
He's right on it.
3rd and 10. Fake handoff. Got Nicholson under, giving you some pressure. Throws it broken up. Looks like by Sawyer Poole.
Nice play there by Sawyer.
Good defensive play by Poole.
Laid out. Got the right arm over the top without grabbing the back shoulder. So great job.
Yep.
If they had called interference there, people would have lost their mind.
So Jace Nicholson back deep.
Oh, they're going to get one again. They smell. They know what it smells like and feels like to block.
Look at that
the punt.
black diamond bounce to the 36.
I saw that. That's good. About where pass interference occurred, that wasn't called.
That's right.
Matt got a little din.
One bite's all you need.
One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Coach is trying to find the right personnel here. They've got what they want, I think. That's all right. Last week at Van Buren, Carson's game, officials let Van Buren play with 12 players for 3 plays.
Well, y'all should have caught it.
We did. We were yelling.
McTyer on the keeper. Gets about 2 on the play. 7:50 to go in the half. I'm still, pretty positive. Take out 1 play, and the defense is not giving up any yards.
It's, that's a big play for,
Handoff to, I think that's Scavo. Give Poole a breather, and he's wrestled down the backfield, led by Rudd. No, it's Dotson.
He ran it last week. He came in and gave Sawyer some breathers last week too. So
I think Rudd has been in on the last 6 tackles for the Tigers.
Is he number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a senior, 5'11", 180. So 3rd down and long here, 3rd and 11 for the Diamonds. Their first third. Well, they had a 3rd and 20 earlier. On that screen play as McTyre's running for his life to the right side boundary, throws it, has a man, good catch. McHenry down to the 40, 30, dragging defenders down to the 26-yard line.
What a play all the way around, man. McTyre rolling out to his right, buying time, hits McHenry. McHenry did a great job making that catch and then fighting to get the yardage that he could. And
what a throw, what a catch.
Well, the Fort Gibson defender there just had to jump on and just hope that he tripped at some point.
I mean, you're talking about, 6'3", 200-plus pounds, Ty McHenry. as McTyer keeps it up the middle, drug down at about the 20.
Wrestled down on the backside there. Very impressive play there on 3rd and long to convert that and put yourself in a good chance here, a good position to go score a touchdown and extend your lead a little bit right here going into the half.
I mean, you're the quarterback. You can't get over the throw. I can't get over the catch. I mean, that was
I said all the way around.
As there's Rudd again. Making the tackle on Sawyer Poole.
Find somebody to get a helmet on Rudd here.
Where are we at, Chris? We are in the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone.
You scared me, man. You can't clap like that.
Looks like we got an injured player for the Tigers on the field. We'll take a quick timeout as well with 5:50 to go in the half. Diamonds on top 8-7. We'll be right back from XTV Channel 19.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top-quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy, because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Third down here for the Diamonds as they're moving the ball inside the 20-yard line. As we said, the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone at the 19, 5:50 to go in the half.
You got to think Diamonds are going to take 2 plays here to get 4 yards, so we'll see what they want to do here on this 3rd and short.
McTyer looks over to the sideline. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws a fade to the end zone. It's Nicholson, and it's incomplete, but I'm going to call pass interference here and assume that's the call.
I think they're going to go ahead and give that call. Never turned his head.
That's the same referee.
He wasn't going to miss 2 of them, I can promise you that.
So pass interference called against the Tigers. I'm surprised there's not sarcastic claps out in the
just like
in the stands.
Pow.
So ball will be inside the 10 to the 9. 9 and 3/4.
Call the 10.
Shotgun snap. Looks again in the corner of the end zone. Nicholson once again.
And
it's pass interference, but it looks like he caught it in the end zone for a touchdown. Getting held the whole way. What a throw and what a catch.
Number 5 is going to, they got another one. I was going to say, he went and found his flag. Number 5's down there jawing at the referee. They're not going to allow that to happen. He went and found the flag, threw it again.
What's he jawing? He gave up the touchdown with the pass interference. So what a throw, what a catch by Jace Nicholson to stay inbounds.
Will they enforce the unsportsmanlike on the kickoff?
And then as soon as we get the word here after the extra point, we'll get you that McDonald's replay. As Bolin comes in clutch here for the
good
touchdown.
job. Good job, Josh. Get that replay. So they want to decline the interference. And they want to accept.
You see Jackson doing the decline like, duh, it's a touchdown.
Decline the interference, accept the unsportsmanlike. There we go.
Yep. So pass interference on the Tigers, declined. Touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Tigers, which will be enforced on the kickoff.
It was so funny to watch the referee. Like he reached for it, and he was like, "Man, where's my flag?" And he's like, "Oh, there it is." So he went and got it. Now we'll watch the extra point
as soon as the extra point.
And then we'll go to the replay after the extra point, Josh. We don't want to miss extra points, man.
here's Upton to attempt the extra point. No swinging gate here.
We're going to go straight extra point. I think that he does that early to try to get that advantage, because now you always have that 1 point advantage. Nice job there by the holder, who is McTire, to pick that ball off. So let's go to the replay here and watch this touchdown catch. I said catch first. You see that? You like that? So same play they ran before. It's just a fade route out there to Nicholson. He's one-on-one. And you can see him getting kind of – there it is. He just got his arms all over him, holding. I don't know what he's griping about, but then what a catch. Concentration to catch, get a foot in bounds.
Foot in bounds, clearly.
And great job there. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was arguing about. He had him draped all over him. So the Diamonds extend their lead 15-7. They'd get the 2-point conversion after the first touchdown, so they have that 1 point advantage that is so crucial in games like this where you never know what could happen. Back and forth. And you know, the Sallisaw offense has done a great job despite having a few drops and a few miscues that have cost them points for sure on that first one.
4 drops, and that was a 55-yard drive, aided by the throw and catch to Ty McHenry.
Yeah.
And then another excellent throw and catch on the touchdown pass to Jace Nicholson.
The play of that drive, the touchdown was great, but the play of the drive is a 3rd and long.
Yes, 3rd and 11.
To Ty, yeah. That's a huge play there. And now we see if maybe Upton could just haul off or do you pooch kick it the same way and pin him back 15 yards further than what you would usually?
I would do that because your goal would be to set it inside the 10
that's what I'm saying.
in the air. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that's what they're going to do. He's set up like he's going to pooch it again. He's going to onside right to it. The ball's on the ground.
Will be picked up by the Tigers. So
hey, I like the call.
You do that, and they only start at the 30.
I like the call. It gives you the opportunity to onside kick there and not give up a whole lot of field position if you don't get it. Best case scenario, Diamonds pick that up, and they got the ball again. They go score again. So I like the call.
So we got 5:22 to go in the half. Diamonds on top, 15-7. Shotgun here for the Tigers. The handoff to Rudd off the left side. Gets a pretty good gain.
Oh, he don't know.
Down to the 38, 39-yard line.
You know, you always think about, officials. Are the officials now looking for a personal unsportsmanlike foul against Sallisaw because they call one on for Gibson? Are they looking for that now for Sallisaw to do that? And I thought they were going to catch Brown right there, pulling him down out of bounds.
I didn't see it, so the player was jawing at the ref.
Yes.
So I don't know that they're looking for it because it wasn't a
against
Tigers. Yep.
Well, every time he touches the football.
That was kind of scary on that one, I'm not going to lie. As it's Tavian Woodworth.
Woodworth with the carry. Brought down by Colton Sanders on the play.
So Colton Sanders brings him down. First down on the run for Woodworth and the Tigers. Ball on the 43. Tigers have all 3 timeouts remaining, plenty of time. Pistol set.
Not sure they can do what they just did.
False start, back them up 5 inside the 40 now, 1st and 15.
And one of the things the Sallisaw defense has to look out for is don't lose sight of Carson Ladd. He's that big tight end that just went in motion here. They haven't really done anything with him tonight offensively, so you can't lose sight of where he goes. At 6'4", 220 is hard to miss, but coaches down on the field before the game talked about him being probably their better athletes on the field. So, and we've seen Woolworth go for 78 yards. So,
and you notice too, outside of the quarterback, this is a senior-heavy skill position team. As he barely gets the handoff, that's Woodworth again. Going to get maybe 3. They'll bring up 2nd and 12. So the running backs, receivers, tight end, all seniors.
All seniors
for the Tigers. Mahaney, when he has thrown, has really been, pretty decent. Overthrew a few receivers on a couple of them, but it's been mainly run the ball here for the Tigers, as Coach Lowe told us before the game.
Mahaney, another one of those. Fort Gibson's kind of always had a baseball-type prospect. He's Coach Bethel was talking about. He's one of those baseball players as a freshman that can just sling it around.
Well, you could say that for our quarterback as well. As Jackson's got a pretty good baseball resume. As Woodworth attempts to do it again, he's finally tripped up by Dotson at about the 41.
We didn't talk about this in the first before the game, Matt, but Fort Gibson is they are 2-4, and they're both two of their only 2 wins are both in district play. So again, another team that plays a very tough. They played the same Tahlequah team Sallisaw played. A very tough non-conference to prepare them for league. So don't let the 2-4 record fool you with the athletes that we've seen on the field so far. There's a blitz coming off the edge.
Mahaney looks downfield, has his big tight end, and it's broken up. What a play by Sawyer Poole.
Good job, no flags. You look around, you always look at the backfield for a late hit flag on something like that, but no flags, so nice job by the Sallisaw defense.
Excellent defense. Sawyer Poole standing at 5'11", and we talked about Ladd at 6'3".
That's the first time they've
6'4".
That's the first time they've targeted him down the middle of the field like that, and Diamond's really
if
well.
I had him as my tight end, that play would be running at least 5 times already.
The one thing I can say so far about Fort Gibson watching this first half is they are picking up Sallisaw blitzes much better than Hilldale did a week ago. So, Sallisaw had a lot of success on the blitz, put pressure on the quarterback. Not able to get to Mahaney as much as they'd like, I think, here in the first half.
So 3rd down and 5 here for the Tigers.
Last week, those blitzes disrupted the run game as well, Matt. You know how you blitz for – everybody thinks you blitz to go sack the quarterback on a pass, but you do different stunts and things to disrupt running games, and they have not quite been able to get, I think, where they want to get so far.
So big 3rd down here for the Diamonds, 3rd down and 5. Ball at the Diamond 36 for the Tigers. Hands off to Woodworth. He is stuffed after about a gain of 2, maybe 1. He's going to be shy of the first down by about 4. It's going to be 4th down for the Tigers.
That tells me that this is 2-down territory there for him, for the Tigers as well. Run that play.
If you're the Tigers, I don't know that you don't look for that quick maybe hitch to the big tight end, let him kind of block out his defender or somehow get Woodworth in space. That'd be my 2 options.
Yeah, and I haven't watched the Sallisaw defensive backs tonight if they're retreating back or what kind of coverage they're given.
So we go 4th down and 3. And no more, as it's not going to matter. As the Diamond jumped off sides, and that's going to give the Tigers a first down.
Best 3rd down and 4 play there is.
4th down and 4.
That was 4th down and 4. That stings even worse.
Penalty aided first down, moves the ball to the 29. There's Woodworth spinning out a tackle, and he's hit right at about the 20 by Payson Dotson.
Man, I'm telling you, he's everywhere.
No, that is Hutchinson.
Oh, that was Hutchinson, wasn't it? That's a good stick.
They're about the same size.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 3 as Woodworth gets 7 on the play. Fakes the handoff, looks back to the screen passes Rudd. He's going to have the first down inside the 15.
Minute 6 left here. Fort Gibson's
looks like we have a timeout on the field with 1:06 to go in the half. Diamonds on top 15-8. We'll be right back from Mix TV, Channel 19.
Score big with Gray Brothers and Kubota. Get football season kickoff savings such as the incredible Kubota BX 1880 tractor and get 0 down with 1.99% APR financing. Or for the ultimate ATV experience, try our all-new Kubota Sidekick and get 0 down with 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months. Plus, ask us about the great package deals available on the Kubota L2501 tractor and matching equipment. So stop into Gray Brothers Equipment today and take the opportunity to experience Kubota with football season kickoff savings.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
So first down and 10 here for the Tigers as they're going to come out of the timeout. Minute 6 to go in the half. 15-7. Diamonds on top. We talked about in pregame. It's an evenly matched game, and it's looking like it right now.
It's going to be back and forth all night long. And if Coach Hawkins down there in that timeout, you tell your guys, hey, there's a minute left. Give me everything you got for 1 minute. Get a stop here, and you can rest at halftime.
Do not get another yard. Or give up another yard.
See, gain another yard.
Handoff goes to Woodworth. Steps inside the tackle. Is going to pick up a few on the play inside the 15.
We're going to get another timeout here. No, they're not. They're going to let the clock run here.
Well, you're inside the 15. You got 2 left.
Run one more. Yeah, you don't want to give Sallisaw
any time because Sallisaw has 2 timeouts as well. So quick to the line as they're under center. Power formation. Handoff to Rudd this time. He's going to get just about 1 or 2 as I bet they're going to call a timeout now.
Yeah. Good call.
So we didn't explain it, and we've probably explained it in past about Sallisaw running similar play calls Fort Gibson running similar play calls as Sallisaw used to run.
Right.
Now it's out of different formations, and you see the pistol sets, and heavy backfield, and all that.
But the blocking scheme is very similar. It's
so tell everybody why. Is it from Singleton's imprint that he had there? Or why are they running those? What tie do they have?
I think Fort Gibson has kind of always been, they run an offense that is kind of unorthodox for the time, right? When we played, it was that hurry up, kind of what Poto's running now. So if you think about those types of unorthodox offenses are kind of coming back. The reason that they're running this is because people don't prepare for it. It's almost like trying to prepare for like a wing T type of thing because you're always preparing for the spread. And when you're zone blocking, counter blocking, trap blocking, running play action, running boots, even though it's, like you said, even though it's out of a pistol shotgun formation, the blocking scheme's the same. You don't defend it every week. And so it gives the defense something a little bit harder to try and defend. And but it's for me, it's fun to watch because I just remember, and I remember 2 years ago when we called the Fort Gibson game here,
yes.
They ran it under center. Mm-hmm. They ran it just like we ran it.
Just like it, because we talked about it the whole game.
It's a similar look.
Like 78
it's
boot at 9.
Exactly.
And then,
we called the plays the way they did.
Yeah.
It's the same look. It's just out of a shotgun look formation.
So it is shotgun, 2 backs, 3rd down and 7. Ball at the 12. He's going to boot to his right. It's getting rushed, and that's Jason Nicholson. That's a throw it away. It didn't even go to the line of scrimmage, I don't think.
That's a lineman that I think that the referee is thinking was in the vicinity, but there was nobody there. And I think they're talking about it here at the football.
Because it wasn't back to the line of scrimmage either.
And they're not going to call a grounding on that.
So that'll be 4th down and 7 as that stops the clock with 30.1 seconds to go in the half. Fort Gibson is going to go for it.
Okay, I was going to say that the grounding, what that would have done would have taken them out of field goal range, but they're not going to kick a field goal.
Well, it may matter because there's still 30 seconds left
right.
if they get this first down.
Biggest play of the day for Sallisaw's defense coming right here, folks. And they're going to get a false
flag. Delay of game on the Tigers. That's a big penalty.
It's a big penalty. That's one of the few delay of game calls we've seen all year.
And it burned a second off the clock.
Well,
we won't say anything. I mean, we won't. I'm not kidding, but I mean.
Hey, I like it.
So it's 4th and 12.
They need to get to about the 4.5-yard line to get a first down.
Takes the snap. He's getting rushed, and the DB trips it. Sawyer Poole picks it off in the end zone. And I'm not sure. Surely he is a touchback.
No, I think he came out to the 1. I think he came out to the 1 yard line.
Oh, my goodness. So Salisaw's going to get the ball with 22 seconds left at the half-yard line.
I think you just go to quarterback, sneak it up the middle. And
just go into the locker room. Excellent job taking points off the board.
I'm not sure he could have brought that out any closer to the goal line than he did. We don't have the greatest angle. But I'm pretty sure the nose of that football is sitting on the white.
It's like, great play, young man, and then don't ever do that again.
Where both you and I are there just going, knock it down, knock it down. You got to get a pick, and at least they didn't spike it into the trash can this time.
Well, they're in victory, but he's going to do a quarterback sneak out of it.
That'll give him some room if he wants. You won't have to
snap
it again.
That should do it for the first half. No need to snap another one.
Hey, what a half.
12 seconds.
What a half.
Great football.
It's exactly what we hoped it would be.
Great football all around.
It's very evenly matched. You know, both teams have big play capabilities. We talked about winning the big play battle. I think right now they're pretty much even. Mm-hmm. You know, so we go into a second half where anything can happen at this point.
So 15-7 your score. We'll take a halftime break, be back for your halftime show, and then your second half kickoff. So we'll be right back from Mix TV, Channel 19.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
At LaFerry's Propane, their friendly and dependable service is what sets them apart from their competitors, and they always strive to have the lowest priced propane in the area, too. LaFerry's Propane is an Oklahoma family-owned business with a local office just east of Sallisaw, employees that live in the community, and a propane filling station on site. No job is too large or too small. When it comes to propane, LaFerry's does it all. Come visit them on Highway 64 just east of town or check them out online at laferryspropane.com.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Whether you are a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor, Taylor Rental has the equipment you need when and where you need it. We carry a large selection of landscape equipment, power tools, lifts, loaders, excavators, and more. Taylor Rental is also your local retailer and service center for Hustler, Husqvarna, and Woods products. From rental to sales, from service to parts, we are Sallisaw's one-stop resource for all your indoor and outdoor projects. Taylor Rentals at 2510 South Kerr Boulevard. Find us online at arklahomarental.com.
At Whalen's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Whalen's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Whalen's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
And we're back here, 15-7, your halftime score. Black Diamonds on top as we went to the break. Excellent football game.
Yeah, no, it was
back and forth.
It's everything we hoped it would be when we talked about the game before. You know, it's back and forth. It's good defense. Big plays. Sallisaw made a couple of big plays early, big third down conversions. They dropped some passes, so they kind of gave some to Fort Gibson. I would say that Fort Gibson did the same thing. You know, they had a couple of big plays, a couple of times, a couple of plays that could have went the other way. It's just been a great game, both sides of the ball.
A turnover on downs on a drop ball here, and an interception going in for Fort Gibson. Otherwise, a pretty clean game.
For me, with a minute and 6 seconds to go with a 1st and 10 on the 25, defense did a great job right there to win the half to get that turnover and keep points off the board for Fort Gibson.
They did, and it's all about containing that running back, Woodworth. I mean, he showed his speed for that one long 77-yard run.
Yep.
But you see flashes of it, but they close the gap very quickly. He's not able to get out.
And I think he's shown the ability to score from anywhere on the field, with that speed. So Sallisaw has to contain that. Again, we haven't seen a whole lot from Carson Ladd. Rudd's been all over the place on defense. So just some adjustments that are going to need to be made on both sides. But, man, it couldn't be happy where you're at right now.
And, we've talking about it before, but I think I've seen tonight a lot of growth with Jackson at quarterback.
Yeah.
He's looked excellent at quarterback, booting to the right, booting to the left, getting his throws on the money, and then making reads on his third and fourth options tonight.
Yeah. He's managing the game. He's taking what the defense has given him. That's one of the things I know that Coach Lowe harps to him week in and week out is don't force anything. Take what they give you, and he's doing that tonight. They'd love to have those 4 drops in the first half back.
Sure.
You get those 4 caught. Who knows what the score is right now.
It could be a 2-score game.
But he needs to keep playing the way he's playing. Defense needs to keep playing the way they're playing. And they've put themselves in pretty good position right now.
And we didn't mention as well, Fort Gibson gets the ball, start second half. That's a huge stop.
A huge stop.
Right there on
Yep,
defense. So,
absolutely.
Excellent half for the Black Diamonds. Good football game so far, 15-7 your score. We'll be right back. We'll take a quick break here. Let's check out the Black Diamond Marching Band, who's always on top of their game. And then we'll be back for your second half kickoff here for Mix TV, Channel 19.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
At National Bank of Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank of Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options, along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mix TV, Channel 19.
Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randall Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy, because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Score big with Gray Brothers and Kubota. Get football season kickoff savings such as the incredible Kubota BX 1880 tractor and get 0 down with 1.99% APR financing. Or for the ultimate ATV experience, try our all-new Kubota Sidekick and get 0 down with 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months. Plus, ask us about the great package deals available on the Kubota L2501 tractor and matching equipment. So stop into Gray Brothers Equipment today and take the opportunity to experience Kubota with football season kickoff savings.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
Is your furnace or air conditioner in your home acting up and causing you to be uncomfortable? Whether your furnace stops running or your air conditioning unit needs to be upgraded, you can count on Freeman Heat and Air, an authorized York dealer to provide the service and equipment you need to be comfortable again. Count on them for trustworthy, on-time, and worry-free service. Think Freeman Heat and Air and York for all your indoor comfort needs, when honesty and quality count.
At LaFerry's Propane, their friendly and dependable service is what sets them apart from their competitors, and they always strive to have the lowest priced propane in the area, too. LaFerry's Propane is an Oklahoma family-owned business with a local office just east of Sallisaw, employees that live in the community, and a propane filling station on site. No job is too large or too small. When it comes to propane, LaFerry's does it all. Come visit them on Highway 64 just east of town or check them out online at laferryspropane.com.
At Sallisaw Lumber, we are more than just a lumber yard. We are your full-service lumber company, hardware store, and appliance and flooring center all in one. If you don't find what you need, we'll order it for you. Our guys are standing at the counter ready to wait on you. And if you can't take it with you, we can deliver it to you for only $10. At Sallisaw Lumber, we've not forgot about good customer service. Sallisaw Lumber saves you time, saves you money.
Whether you are a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor, Taylor Rental has the equipment you need when and where you need it. We carry a large selection of landscape equipment, power tools, lifts, loaders, excavators, and more. Taylor Rental is also your local retailer and service center for Hustler, Husqvarna, and Woods products. From rental to sales, from service to parts, we are Sallisaw's one-stop resource for all your indoor and outdoor projects. Taylor Rentals at 2510 South Kerr Boulevard. Find us online at arklahomarental.com.
Whalen's Body Shop, they truly believe that lasting relationships don't happen by accident. They're built on hard work, trust, and respect. Whalen's Body Shop will work closely with you and your insurance company to ensure that your repair will be done in a timely fashion and to your satisfaction. They treat you the way they like to be treated. It's less stressful when you take your auto to Whalen's Body Shop in Sallisaw.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For a free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
At National Bank of Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank of Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options, along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628. Welcome back to the second half here at McDonald's First Star Field at Perry F. Lattimore Stadium on this getting chillier night.
Yeah, I'm probably going to put a coat on, and that's just because I'm getting that kind of an age where I need to put a coat on.
No, that age where you wear a coat no matter what. Here's the kickoff to the 25.
Oh,
and he trips
thank you.
2-yard return as he thinks he's going to get up for some reason. This isn't the NFL.
That's the same guy that was mouthing the referee a while ago.
Connor Brown.
He just got a little talking to again. Good opportunity to do some coaching over there on that sideline. Sound a little loud. I'm a little loud.
Cool.
All right, big defensive series here. Set the tone for the second half.
Sir. So first down and 10, shotgun handoff to Woodworth. He's going to spin out of a tackle, but only get about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
That's the same play they ran their first series, first play of that series they scored on. So good job there for Sallisaw. I think it's because we have the air conditioner on.
Well, let's turn it off. So second down and a long 5 here for the Tigers. They line up in pistol. Woodworth in the backfield. Handoff goes to him straight up the gut. Got ahead of steam. Dragging a few tacklers. Still going close to midfield to about the 48.
And that's that ability that he has to be able to, I mean, that's a simple, power play up the middle, and he had a chance to break that for a long, long yardage.
14 yards on the pickup and a first down for the Tigers. Pistol set once again, first down and 10. Opening possession of the second half. As Woodworth gets the carry, he does a little jump cut, gets an extra yard, maybe 2 across midfield. When you pick up a 3 on the play.
First place I want to look for adjustments here is up front. See how the defensive front now is attacking the offensive line here. See if he can do anything different.
Second down and 7. Once again, handoff to Woodworth as he's hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle. Spins out of another one across the 45. Gets an extra 3 yards.
Tough runner, and that
and Dotson had it read pretty well.
And that's one of those things. That play will go unnoticed because it looked like Dotson missed that tackle, but he slowed him down enough to allow these guys, his buddies, to come help him. And because if he gets past Dotson without getting touched, he'll get to the corner. Big third down here in this first drive of the second half.
3rd and 3 on the plus 45.
That's their 45.
Be the Diamonds.
Our 45. Yeah. Just making sure that everybody else knows what's going on.
Ladd in motion. Handoff to Woodworth again. He's going to get the first down and more. As he crosses the 35 down to the 32 where he's pushed out of bounds.
First time Fort Gibson tonight that I've seen have brought the big tight end Carson Ladd in motion and used,
you just knew where they were going.
Used him as a lead blocker and was able to get enough yardage there.
So Woodworth carries the ball every play so far this drive. As they went all the way from the 22, I believe, to the 32 now of the Diamonds.
Counter.
Another handoff on the counter play as he's hit the backfield. Led by big number 77, Jordan Decker.
Good read. And that was Smithson last week. He was the defensive player of the week from last week. And at the coach's show, I heard him talking about he read the pullers well, which means the pulling guards up front. And when you run a counter, you're pulling guards, and it seemed like the pulling guard will take you right into the play if you just read it. And that's what happened on that play. So last couple of weeks, Sallisaw's defensive front been able to read guards, read pullers, and get in good position to make tackles.
Little shift there on the defensive line as they're going to fake the handoff this time. Goes across the middle. He's got a man, and it's caught. That's number 5, Connor Brown. It's a good throw.
Kind of gave a move. Moved to the outside. Got in front of Caleb Borman and was able to get enough space to make the tackle. And then Caleb did a good job in closing that in and stopping him from getting to the end zone.
That pass play moves him down inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. Hand off to Woodworth. Spins through down to the 3. A little slow to get up there. He may just be tired.
He was slow to get up when he was shoved. Brown shoved him out of bounds earlier. He was slow to get up. I think he's just exhausted.
Under center, handoff again to Woodworth as he's going to dive down into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown as he kind of just labored his way through that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and that's, if you're a Fort Gibson fan, that's exactly what you wanted to see happen coming out in the second half to make this that 1 point is playing big dividends right now. But
at some point, Fort Gibson will have to make a decision.
Yeah, they're going to have to. You got to. I mean, you can't exchange touchdowns anymore now.
So Zan in for the extra point, and it is up and through the uprights and good. So 1 point ball game with 8:06 to go in the third, 15-14. We'll take a quick break. Be right back for the kickoff for Mixed TV Channel 19.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mixed TV Channel 19.
Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randon Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
8:06 to go in the third, 15-14. Diamonds on top. Tigers take the opening drive of the second half. 78 yards for a touchdown as they get this. It's a no score. It's a 1 point game.
Right. And think about back to last year and what a difference a clean football game will do as far as turnovers is concerned. No turnovers yet. Well, the one interception there at the end of the half, but Sallisaw yet to turn the ball over tonight, and we're here. With the 1 point lead.
This time of.
First time he's kicked off end over end.
It'll be pulled at about the 13. He's got a head of steam, cuts up field at the 30, down to the 33. Where the Diamonds will start there.
First and 10 from the 33-yard line.
So first possession of the second half for the Diamonds. Pool in motion. Look for that swing pass, and there it is. So he makes the catch. It's a little burst to the 40. It's going to pick up about 6, maybe 7 yards on the play.
Yeah, and on that play, you're one missed tackle away from taking that thing all the way. As your litter of family walk down the stairs away from the field. A little cold tonight. Got the baby bundled up.
So second down. Handoff goes to Poole. Got the first down and more. Good job.
That's a good read there by McTire on the end. Get that ball off to Sawyer. Had a big hole. Run a little clock here on this third down, or this third quarter. Third down.
Been a pretty quick football game. Fakes the handoff out to Jason Nicholson. Spins out, get across midfield. Another spin move. He gets to about the 47.
Good block by McHenry. Wasn't a great, pretty block, but it just didn't just enough to get to spring Jace there to make the next guy miss.
Second down and 4. Shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, keeper from McTire. He's got the first down and more. He crosses the 35 down to the 33-yard line. He's finally dragged down. And a big run, a 14-yard gain and a first down for the Diamonds and Jackson McTire.
I love the flow of the offense right now. It seems like they're just in a good rhythm. Setting up plays, and then busting quarterback runs. When you can run the quarterback up the middle like that.
Handoff to Poole.
Nice
Good
job getting
move.
that.
Got the first down to the 20, 13 yards for Sawyer Poole.
That's a great job of Steven getting that snap and getting the ball to Sawyer. That was a low snap. Hadn't seen a whole lot of low snaps tonight, so good job there.
And that run will put us not quite in the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone.
Come on, Josh.
Come on now.
21-yard line is not the red zone.
They're wrong. McTyer keeps it in now. He's into the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone. Get it on the screen.
There it is.
It's a gain of 2 on the play for Jackson McTyer. Second down and 8. So good answer here on the drive for the Diamonds. The hands off to Poole. Squeezes through a set of defenders. He gets the first down inside the 10. What a run from Sawyer Poole.
So shifty.
11 yards and a first and goal here for the Diamonds.
You know, I saw him on the sideline. He was doing the chains the other day at one of Carson's games. He's a lot bigger than you would think.
First and goal for the Black Diamonds.
Let's take a timeout on the field for injured Tigers. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back here for Mixed TV, Channel 19.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy, because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
First and goal here from the Diamonds from the 7. McTyer keeps it on the option, pitches it to Poole. Gets down inside the 2, down to the almost a 1-yard line, 6-yard pickup on the option play.
Hey, and I'll tell you, give credit where credit is due. You know he watches football on TV on Saturdays and Sundays. How easy would it have been to just go up in the air right there and leap? And you risk a lot right there. So great job by Sawyer not to go do the trendy, let's see if I can get spun and be a helicopter for a second.
Like the Mississippi State quarterback that's been on every meme and GIF you can imagine. You see him going to space. So second and goal at the 1 for the Diamonds.
Borman split out wide left, basically playing 10-on-10 here.
Hands off to Nicholson, drives his
He's
legs
in the
into the end zone. Black Diamond touchdown and an answer here on their first possession of the second half.
Big time answer to gain that momentum back by Sallisaw. What a great job. Like I said, that whole drive, it just seemed like they were just in control. They were just in control of what they were doing. They were able to do what they wanted to do, taking what they gave them. Nice job.
Upton in for the extra point. McTyer on the hold. It's good.
Great job by Upton.
22-14.
I mean, they're extra points, but Matt, those are so important because it maintains that 1-point advantage. That is so critical at this point with these types of games.
We want to make sure and be part of the live audience for the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday evening at 6:30 from Shady Oak Wing Shack. Coach Lowe talks all things Black Diamond football. Join us this Wednesday at 6:30 for the live show. And if you can't make it out, you can watch it on our Mix Facebook page.
They said that just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Josh, were you there Wednesday?
I also want to remind you once again to catch the replay of tonight's game tomorrow, Saturdays at 10 a.m. and on Tuesday evening at 6:30.
I wonder if the trivia question will be the same tomorrow morning, Tuesday. I have to go in there and edit that.
Go break into the.
You guys are so. You would imagine how many texts I've gotten.
Well, I made sure and told everybody in the stands that didn't get to hear it.
Oh, thank you. Uh-oh.
Big return here for the Tigers across the 35.
Still not bad, though.
36.
Still not bad.
Be Codell Ford on the return. Another senior for the Tigers.
Senior laden.
First and 10 Tigers for the 7-yard line.
If anybody's wondering, Matt did not bring me my laminated flip back and forth rosters and
I don't
my
have access
stats.
to that. So pistol set, Ladd in motion. It's going to be a swing pass to Ladd. First time they got the ball in the hands of the big tight end. He's going to get nowhere. He's going to lose about a yard on the play.
I think they're going to get Fort Gibson on a hold here on the edge. One of the receivers out here blocking.
Either 2nd 11 or 1st and 20.
Do you decline that if you're Coach Lowe?
I was going to ask you the same thing. I probably do.
They're big. They're big play capable. I mean, It's like they're moving the ball forward.
No. I don't know. I think that guy's confused.
Where's he going? They are going to take the penalty, it looks like. I guess you're playing field position at that point, trying to get them back as far as you can.
So that'll back them up 10, 1st and 20 at the 27.
Is that basketball cheer?
D-up.
The D-up cheer.
It translates. Bull rush here as he gets the throw off and catch. They're going to call pass interference, I think, on Hutchinson, but what a throw and what a catch.
And they're going to say he bumped him, and he did, but I don't know if it altered
like the one earlier.
I mean, to say it's the same guy that threw that flag that didn't throw the flag earlier. Take a look at McDonald's instant replay on that. We can take a look at it. I mean, he bumps him, but he doesn't alter. I guess it doesn't matter. But he didn't alter the route at all. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Yeah, you'll be able to see the. Oh, I don't know. We must have bumped him before
it really
the
looked
ball
like good
got
coverage.
there.
They just made a good catch and a good throw.
Didn't see a whole lot there as far as interference goes, but doesn't matter.
Interference.
I put some emphasis on some different syllables. I do that sometimes to change things up. Put a little jolt to the mind there. Keeps me on my toes.
That was a heck of a throw by the freshman quarterback.
He's a great athlete. Just needs to grow a little bit in the quarterback spot, but he's a good athlete.
That you're going to say grow.
I mean, he will. I mean, he does too. I mean, he's your height. There's a burn.
I'm average.
Throw the trivia question out there one more time. We'll see. Don't do it, Josh. Oh, thanks, Josh. I promise you, I was reading that. Who was the only? I'm thinking, oh, how sweet. They're going to give me an answer, and then the kick went into the stands here. Come on, guys. The key there was state championship
was it on a quick
game.
Kick?
No, I was the punter. I was supposed to be kicking it as far as I could. About 8 yards.
There we go. Fakes the handoff. Looks deep. Cross the middle again. The same play. This time Borman gets a hand on it.
Nice job by
and
Caleb.
Breaks it up. He's gonna let us know about it.
I love it. I love it. Nice job by Caleb.
Play.
You know, he kind of got beat on that play earlier down in the red zone, but not this time as he made the great read and broke it up. Great job. Fort Gibson seems to have found a little confidence in those balls over the middle.
Yeah, I mean Mahaney's really put him on the money. It's kind of a one route call. Every time.
He's not reading anything.
Yeah. Run motion handoff up the middle goes to Woodworth. Shows that speed again as he gets downfield, making a few moves inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19.
Yeah, he's just a good running back. I mean, that's not a lot you can do there. Maybe tackle a little better around the 30 or so, but bend don't break, man. I'm telling you, this is up and down game, and you just gotta roll with all the punches.
Handoff again to Woodworth. See, he just keeps driving and driving as many carries as he's had down to the 14.
You got to think maybe at some point does he wear down?
Yeah. So got another 15 minutes of football left. Second down and 5 at the Diamond 14 here for the Tigers. He gives the handoff to Woodworth.
I thought he did too. I saw it too.
It's down inside the 11 to the 10-yard line.
Maybe trying to set something up there with that quick fake throw. It's one thing I'm trying to teach, as young quarterbacks, you always carry out your fakes. Carry out your fakes because you never know when you're going to need it. And if you don't do it all night, nobody's going to buy it.
Third down and 1. Need a D up.
D up. D up.
Hand off to Woodworth. Gets the first down inside the 5. Spinning through a tackle into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. And let's see here if they go for 2. This may be the spot where you do it.
Kicker's already on the field, man. Yep.
See the T, yep. Because then you're banking on another score. Knowing that either one of y'all is going to score another time.
And maybe in the third quarter, I bet you see if they're going to do it, but they'll do it in the fourth quarter.
Zan Hayes in the kick. The extra point is good. 2:24 to go in the third. 22-21. Diamonds on top. We'll take a quick break. Be right back from Mixed TV, Channel 19.
If you prefer real mornings, shouldn't you have a real breakfast? At McDonald's, we get real about breakfast. That's why you can get a savory sausage biscuit and crispy golden hash browns for only $1.50. It's time to wake up breakfast.
Diamond set to field this kickoff here. 22-21 your score. 2:24 to go in the third. So far, 3 possessions in the second half, 3 touchdowns.
Touchdowns, yeah.
Already equaled the entire first half here in the first 9 minutes of the third quarter.
Fort Gibson finding a steady dose of Woodworth, and then Sallisaw in their touchdown drive kind of showed a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm. There's a kick. Nice kick. Poole gets it about the 10.
There he goes.
Got some space across the 40.
There he goes.
Cross midfield, turns on the Jets all
Had
the way down to the 40-yard line.
Had to be pushed out by the kicker there. I tell you what, and a lot of people may probably noticed it, but how smooth the ball transition from the inside arm to the outside arm, just real smooth ball handling there. It just glides. He glides across the field. Just fun to watch.
So excellent starting field position here for the Diamonds on the other 40-yard line. There's Poole again. He's going to get about 5.
Well, he had to be tired on that carry. I remember when I used to run the ball like that, they would.
No, you don't.
They'd ask me if I needed a breather, like they're doing, like Sawyer's doing now. Get me out of here.
What did we say earlier before the game? You were 3 yards and slide.
Oh, yeah. Get whatever I had to. If I had to get a certain amount, I'd get it and then go down.
Fakes the handoff. McTire keeps it. Going to get maybe a yard on the play. It'll bring up third down here for the Diamonds.
That was honestly that was one of those plays where probably the right read was to give the ball to Sawyer, but he was just gassed as Dotson comes in to take his spot. So big third down here to keep this drive going, and because defense hasn't really been able to stop Fort Gibson so far in the second half, so you really need to keep this drive going, keep that clock running, get points on the board here for Sallisaw.
Fakes this handoff, complete to Jason Nicholson, gets the first down and more. Across the 25, down to the 23, 22-yard line.
What a great play call right there. A wrinkle we haven't really seen from them all year. Fake their zone read, and then you just get a quick pop.
In the hands of Nicholson.
Just extended handoff. And
got some deceptive speed.
Great spot for that call.
And you got McHenry, right in front of you blocking.
Not a bad lead blocker.
Hands off to Dotson, spins off the first tackler,
hey,
just
nice
trying to get back to the line as he doesn't more.
Hey, that's that wrestling right there, man.
Driving his feet to the 16-yard line.
That's that balance.
I thought he was looking to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets 6 on the play.
Is he a wrestler? Caleb
looks
Dotson?
like one.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. That you could tell that shiftiness coming. It's one thing I can honestly tell you, man, I never did. Well, I did one time when I was 10, and I cried the entire time and never did it again.
You a beat-back girl?
Finished third in a tournament of 3.
Fakes the handoff. McTire keeps it.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Move inside to the 10-yard line. It's going to be a first down and goal here for the Diamonds. As we missed it, but they've entered once again into the National Bank of Sallisaw red zone.
Where? Yeah, thanks, Josh.
They're going to be at the 30 next time. He's going to be like.
So here we go. Hold up 4 fingers, folks. It is fourth quarter time.
So 22-21 your score. Diamonds on top. Moving the ball inside the red zone. We'll be right back here from XTV, Channel 19.
When severe weather knocks you down, Shelter Insurance is there to help pick you up.
For free insurance review, contact Shelter Insurance Agent Randall Baker.
Peters Agency in Sallisaw provides case management, home health, provider care, and hospice services. Hospice provides end-of-life care to the terminally ill of all ages. Skilled nurses, certified aides, and other hospice team members make scheduled visits to the patient whether they reside at home, in an assisted or independent living center, or nursing home. Peters Agency is one of only 4 hospice agencies in the state of Oklahoma to be nationally accredited by the Accreditation Commission for Healthcare.
Care with prayer changes things.
Start of the fourth quarter, Diamonds on top, 22-21. Driving at the 10-yard line. That's once again mixing it up with quarterback runs, hands off to Poole, swing passes, quick outs out to Nicholson. That's got them down to where they are.
Some wrinkles here, some wrinkle here. We got kind of a stacked double look here to the near side with Gardner in the behind there.
Handoff goes to Poole.
Maybe going to get a yard, yeah. You know Sallisaw is going to do some kind of a wrinkle down here. They've got something that they've been working on. Sawyer has got, looks like a stinger.
Mm-hmm. So Dotson comes in.
What's next? Ice baby. That is definitely what Paul likes. You want something amped up.
Second down and goal from the 9. Fakes the handoff. McTire keeps it. Waits for his hole. Doesn't really get one. As it closes up fast, he gets about a yard on the play. So third and goal from the 8.
Look for, they like Nicholson one-on-one out in the corner. just to throw it up, 50-50 ball, let him go get it. They've done that a couple times, scored on it once. Who came? Well, I was going to say one came out. Somebody's got to go in.
Hutchinson going in.
And they've got what they want. If they want to throw the fade, they've got press coverage on the outside. Just have to get it away from that safety over the top.
McTire looks back across the field on the drag, and it got the defender
looked like he was all over him. No call.
That was Hutchinson on the drag play.
Man, this is a big play.
Down.
That's a big play here. Oh my gosh.
With the way that third quarter went, and they're going to kick a field goal.
Looks like they are going to kick a field goal, get points. I mean, Fort Gibson has shown their kicker does have a good leg.
Yes,
you would think you'd be able to kick a field goal from pretty good distance. So we're going to get Upton out here to try and make them score a touchdown.
Right in the middle of the field, 26-yard field goal. And it is good. So 25-21 your score. Diamonds on top. The 26-yard field goal from Upton. And we will take a quick break with 10:27 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back for Mix TV Channel 19.
At National Bank at Sallisaw, we know that sometimes you need a little help to make that dream home a reality. We know that having something you need and having something you really want can often go hand in hand. And sometimes, when you need a little extra, it's not for you at all, but for something much more important. National Bank at Sallisaw, money to lend with low interest rates. It's what we do. It's another way we can help.
26-yard field goal from Upton. The Sallisaw kicker puts them on top 25-21 now.
Little ice
we got
baby
some
over
vanilla
here.
ice in the background.
I remember when I wrote that song.
Stop.
Fumble it.
Kick is caught at the 24. Take it all the way across the field. Number 5 for the Tigers, Connor Brown.
Lost contained there and allowed him to get all the way around the edge.
But a 22-yard return here for Connor Brown.
This is where you want to see your Sallisaw defense step up and get a stop right here. Because you got to believe if they can get a stop and get Sallisaw the ball back, you're going to run a good chunk of clock off this quarter and have yourself a pretty good situation here. So big series here for the defense. Need a stop. Nice job there stopping Woodworth, who has been the Fort Gibson offense for the second half. That's all we've seen. An occasional pass here and there, but for the most part, it's been the Woodworth show.
So 2nd down and 7 here for the Tigers. Ooh, we got some movement on the line.
Fort Gibson's pointing at us. We're pointing at them.
It's going to be
and
false
it's going to be on the Tigers. Yeah, good.
So 2nd down and 12.
Watch for that pass across the middle here. They've got Borman one-on-one. No safety over the top. And that's where they're going.
They're going deep. Good coverage.
Nice
by
job.
Borman.
Step for step.
The first, really, I would say bad throw.
Yeah.
From Haney. I mean,
you're right.
Duck, short.
You're right. Caleb was right there step for step. So, I mean, you got to think if it was a good throw, he was probably going to be there. But, yeah, there was no chance on that play. But, they saw what we saw is you got isolation out there with no safety help. You're basically saying, Caleb, you're on your own. Go be the better athlete. Now he got Caleb one-on-one with a little bit bigger receiver.
So 3rd down and 12. Huge play
They're
here for
gonna
the Diamond defense. Got the blitz on.
Oh, no.
Got a man wide open. He is a race down the sideline, and he dives into the end zone for a Fort Gibson touchdown.
Just the perfect play call for them at that moment. And Rudd has some speed.
You had the 3rd and long. We had the pressure on the quarterback. Just couldn't hold.
Dad like Boston. Good taste. Dad like Boston.
And the extra point is nearly blocked, but good. It'll be the first lead of the game for the Tigers.
First lead of the game comes with 9:15 left in the 4th quarter. Sallisaw's defense there, they sell out to stop, the way that what's his name, the quarterback?
Mahaney.
Mahaney is looks like he's coming back over towards Caleb Borman's side with the big receiver, and they throw back to Rudd, who just showed off.
And I can't remember who had that backside pressure, but he was about another second from being dropped
Showed
quickly in
up,
the backfield.
Yep. Plenty of time. Shown the ability to go down and score. Just got to do it one more time.
9:15. We've shown we can really eat some clock with some of these drives that we've had, these scoring drives. So Zan Hazen to kickoff. Poole, Nicholson, thinking maybe Dotson back deep. It's going to be a short kick. Hutchinson's going to take it to the 30. Makes a move down the sideline. Across midfield, another good return for the Diamonds. Good field position as they'll start in plus territory.
That's what you need. That's all you ask for. And I love how our up backs, Hutchinson tonight. I've noticed a couple times. There's no fair catching tonight.
Yeah.
We're catching and going, and I love that.
Well, they're probably seeing on film they have 15, 20 yards to work with.
You got plenty of room to get at least a little hit of steam going, and all you're looking for there is one block. And I love how Sawyer came in and he became the lead blocker for him.
So Poole in motion here. McIntyre going to keep it. He's going to get about 4, maybe 5.
Good gain on first down. Just keep first down. What I say?
First down.
Keeping in mind that a field goal will tie it. So I guess that's a bonus of the early 2-point conversion, as you got yourself in position to late in the game to be able to tie it with a field goal.
3 touchdowns for the Tigers.
He just came out in the second half and just shown that they do have athletes all over the place.
So 2nd down and 5. McTire drops back, has all day to throw it. Looks downfield, got a man. That's McHenry. Makes the catch, and that's big on big right there. You got Ladd McHenry.
That was about
440 pounds.
12 feet, 8 inches, and 440 pounds meeting at the 30-yard line, 25-yard line right there.
It's a huge gain there. Good job by McTire going through his reads. He was sitting back there all day.
Probably a 3rd or 4th check down. Found McHenry able to find his soft spot in that 2 deep there, and
so
nice
ball
play.
At the 22.
I wanted to press coverage up here on Gardner. Press coverage on the far side. I think there's Nicholson out there far side, but they do have the safety over the top of him.
It's going to be an option. Pitch to Poole. Good move just to get back to where he did. He's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play.
Made the first man miss to avoid a loss on the play. It's one of those things Coach Lowe's got to be looking at it, doing the same thing we're doing, going, okay, if you're going to put that many guys and cover those receivers, we have to be able to run the football here. And the numbers just don't add up.
Well, yeah, because you watch there, and, we always taught against man, especially when they're facing the outside, just run them off.
Mm-hmm.
That was the easiest time for being a receiver, to block.
Nice cut.
Nice job by Poole. He's going to pick up about 7 to the 14-yard line. So big 3rd down here for the Black Diamond offense. I know a field goal ties it, but to me, I'm going for it.
You want 7 here. You're going for it on 4th down?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, unless they lose 8 yards.
He's pushed in the back.
Out to Nicholson.
He was shoving him in the back. I think that's what Nicholson's saying is, hey, man, they can't push me like that.
So it was a drawn-up fade, but it was kind of a bullet as he saw the open window.
Well, you got with the safety over the top, the window is a lot. It's a lot smaller.
So 4th and 2, and they are going to go.
They are going to go.
I don't know that I wouldn't keep it with Jackson here, or have him do some kind of read option with Poole. I mean, you got 3 down linemen right there, split out wide. You could go get those 2 yards. As he's going to run for his life, completes it to wide open Nicholson. 1st down and more inside the 5-yard line. What a play call. What a play call.
Let's take a look, McDonald's replay on that if we can real fast to see this 4th and 2.
As they let the pressure come for the screen pass.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it was set up.
Slipped over the middle.
Yep.
And is wide open. What a play call. You're right, man.
McTire just had to just flick it. Just
you got to know, and you got to know that they're going to bring pressure on you.
Mm-hmm. So 1st and goal at the 6.
Here's this stack look we've seen a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they've ran it here, they've just ran a simple draw up the middle.
It looks like a miscommunication, but McTire's going to keep it, get down inside the 1.
He faked it to no one. Hey, you just bring in the heavy bunch here and let's go. Bolin, if we had you in there, let's give you the ball. Ball is on the 1. The interception brought out was closer to the goal line than that.
He's going to hear about that in film. So heavy set. Jackson going to keep it up the middle. Pushing. No signal yet. Waiting for it. We got a touchdown. Touchdown, Diamonds, and they'll go back on top as they've now scored on all their possessions in the second half, and so has Fort Gibson.
It's been a scoring fest here in the second half. Every possession has been a touchdown but one. And again, make this extra point, and there's your first touchdown, 2-point conversion coming back into play now. Nice job.
And it's good.
Nice
32-28 your score. 6:03 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back at Perry F. Lattimore Stadium. This is Mix TV, Channel 19.
At Charlie's Chicken, you can expect a delicious variety of freshly fried chicken complemented by over 10 home-style side options along with delicious desserts. Enjoy daily specials or a signature combo meal like Charlie's famous chicken chunks. Still want more? Their lunch and evening buffets are served 7 days a week and filled with all your favorites. For those on the go, drop by Charlie's drive-thru window and ask about catering too. Warning, chicken's so good, it'll knock your socks off. Charlie's Chicken in Sallisaw, 720 West Cherokee Avenue.
It's a well-known fact that in the game of football, defense wins championships. It's the impenetrable coverage of a great defense that defines championship-caliber teams, and nothing provides the kind of coverage and long-lasting defense for your home like a good roof from 2M Roofing and Renovation. Our roofers have over 20 years of experience to provide that championship-caliber defense for every roof we install. That means that your home will be covered when it comes face-to-face with the elements. At 2M, we provide the same great coverage for your family that we do for our own. Call us today at 479-279-6628. And the kick's caught at the 23. Another big return. A lot of big returns here from both sides tonight as it's down to the 40.
Who can outlast two right here in the last 6 minutes? These guys got to be tired. A lot of them are playing both ways. Haven't really had a lot of breaks in the second half.
So ball at the 41, 5:56 to go. Or bootleg or It's got a play action set up by Mahaney as the ball's low, incomplete.
They threw into
for his tight end.
Yeah, looking for his tight end, threw into about triple coverage, and it was one of those things where any much better of a throw, that's probably intercepted. Probably the best thing for him that he threw that low and skipped it.
So 2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to Woodworth.
There's
nowhere to
Nowhere to go.
A lot of diamonds in on that one.
Pull in there. Let's see who else gets off the pile.
Nicholson, Smithson, Colton Sanders. So 3rd down and 9.
So here we go again. Big 3rd down long. Before Gibson drew up a nice play in the last drive to score on this 3rd down and long. So we'll see what they come up with here as Borman is going to get one-on-one with the Big Daddy, 6'4" tight end. It looks like a reverse pass.
Reverse pass. Looking
Stay
for his
with
big
him,
tight
boys.
end.
Stay with him, Caleb. Now come up. He's short.
He's short. He runs out of bounds at about the 49. It's going to be 2 yards shy of the 1st down. He could have easily got that 1st down.
Big call. I mean, do you go for it here and risk giving Sallisaw a short field? They're not even going to hesitate.
The way they've been running the ball. This is where it's tough because they've had big plays in the run game, but they've also been stuffed several times.
Yeah. No, it could go either way. Exactly. So here you go, folks. 4th down and 2 with 5 minutes left. Very big play in this ball game as they go heavy.
Crowd trying to get into it. It's going to be a run to Woodworth. He's going to get the 1st down as he's brought down at about the 45. 4-yard pickup. He needed 2.
Staying heavy.
The handoff. The right side. That's
Rudd.
Number 4, Jesse Rudd.
Jesse Rudd here. Tackled by Caleb Borman. And 5, 2nd and 5.
Looks like they're going to stay with that heavy set. Sallisaw just trying to wear them down, run some clock here. They got to have a touchdown, though. That 2-point conversion early is going to keep them from tying it on a field goal.
Good run by Woodworth, spinning out of tacklers down to the 23. He's so quick. Even his spin is quick.
Yeah. Who has the ball last?
What a second half this has been. We talking about who the first half was?
Yeah. Back and forth, back and forth.
And off to Woodworth again. He's hit by Sanders, and he still gets about 3 or 4 yards. He stumbles down inside the 15. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to give it to him at the 17. So maybe a knee went down as he tumbled over.
As he rolled.
Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Be a great spot for a turnover right here. I'd take the 15 yards to go slamming into that trash can.
Hand off again to Woodworth. How did he sneak through there? I was looking for him in the backside of that pile. And here he comes out inside the 10, down to the 5.
Yeah, and I was going to say 3:05 and counting. Yeah, the
timeout here on the field called by the Diamonds.
Sallisaw is going to take a timeout, kind of see what we're seeing here, where you're going to need as much time as possible to go down and try to score to win this thing. So,
32-28 your score, 3 minutes to go. We'll be right back here for Mixed TV, Channel 19.
You're watching Black Diamond Football on Mixed TV, Channel 19.
Hey, Hey folks, it's Justin Pettit. Be sure to join me and Sallisaw head football coach Randon Lowe each Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack for the Black Diamond Coaches Show. Come on out and have some great food and a great atmosphere as we talk all things Black Diamonds. That's the Black Diamond Coaches Show every Wednesday at 6:30 live from Shady Oak Wing Shack.
Losing a loved one can be a devastating experience. Agent Mallory Martin Funeral Home has been caring for families for more than 100 years. We have 8 licensed funeral directors, 4 pre-arrangement counselors, and 3 locations in Sequoyah County.
When my mother passed away, I called Agent Mallory Martin, and they handled every request and took care of every detail.
Remember, it doesn't cost more to call the best. Let our family serve your family.
Here we go. First down and goal. 3 minutes to go in the ball game as Woodward stuffed up the middle.
Clock's still running. The clock's still running. You had to think we were going to do that at some point.
I thought about that in the second quarter. I was thinking that's too early to do.
Too early. Can't, especially in a game like this. I mean, I'm imagining you're going to get a steady dose of number 21 here.
Woodworth, here we go, off left tackle.
He's not going to get in.
He's driving, but he's going to be brought down at about the 1.
Sallisaw's going to use another timeout.
Kind of protect themselves in this situation, really.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the ball at 2. You haven't stopped them yet in the second half. Good timeouts. Get yourself as much time to be able to go down and have a chance to either tie or win.
So that's a dominant second time out of the half. Got some Michael Jackson now, followed by, we had some Vanilla Ice and some MC Hammer.
Remember when I wrote this song, too? There we go. If you're Fort Gibson here, do you think you just purposely not get in so that they have to use their last time out?
I don't think so. Instead of a 4th down. There we go. Hand off to Woodworth. No surprise as he falls into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown.
What a game, back and forth, back and forth. Holy cow. Big extra point here.
Zan hastened in to kick the extra point. And it is low liner and good. So field goal game here with 2:15 to go in the ball game. Diamonds have 1 timeout left.
Hey, if you're Sallisaw, this is what you work for all year, right? This is what you work for in the summer. It's what you work for in fall camp and in your non-conference games, is a chance with playoff implications on the line to go down and score and win a football game.
And it starts right here with another good kickoff return.
You get yourself, you can get good. I would think if I'm Fort Gibson, I kick it deep and take my chances on getting a good coverage and maybe, getting Sallisaw stopped at the 25, 30-yard line. But we've seen Sawyer Poole break a big return and get it up over around the 50. So interesting call here to see what Fort Gibson does on this kickoff. But like you said, Matt, it's a crucial return. Looks like he's going to pooch.
Pooch it, yeah.
Well, I don't know. He's got it lined up straight.
There we go. Yep. We got Nicholson, Poole, and Payson Dotson back there. And he's going to kick it deep. It's going to be Poole. It's going to be Poole around the 14.
So here we go.
He's got some running room. He has some lanes here as it closed up quickly Good job by the Tiger defense.
And I think that's exactly what Fort Gibson was looking for is inside the 30. So now Sallisaw's got to go 70 yards for the win. I would put Upton at about a 30-yard range, maybe. So you want to get down to the 15 or so to give yourself a chance to tie it. We'll see what they come up with.
65 yards. One timeout, pull in motion. McTire on the keeper. He'll put his head down, get about 7 on the play.
They got one timeout left. They've used 2, so it's going to be a hurry up. They're going to be on the ball quick.
Shotgun, double stack, 4 wide. Fakes the handoff, throws out to Gardner. Going to get the first down or close to it. Looks like he's going to get the first down at the 40. They're going to timeout for a measurement, looks like.
Clock's
or talk about it.
Clock's going to stop either way.
That gives the Diamond offense time to reset, and it will be a first down. And that will stop the clock momentarily as well.
So that's one of those things we talked about where these off receivers are going to come up big, and this is the drive where they're not keying on these guys. They're keying on Nicholson.
4 wide, pull in the backfield. McTire drops back, has plenty of time. Throws it downfield, out routes, caught by Jace Nicholson.
Break the tackle.
Down to the 40, out of bounds at the 38.
Oh, and a
face
flag.
mask.
Going to get a face mask, going to get 15
Gonna
more.
Tack on 15, that'll move it down to the 23-yard line with minute 30 to go and one timeout.
That's all you could ask for. You got yourself a chance. You're where you need to be. Plenty of time.
I'm telling you, my game ball goes to Jackson McTire.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is just on the money
he's
tonight.
Quarterback. Just give it to the quarterback. No, he's come up big tonight. He's played a great game, and that horse collar, not a face mask, close enough.
Close enough.
But you got yourself a minute and a half, one timeout, and the ball on the 23-yard line. The Diamonds are set up in good shape here to take this one.
Fakes the handoff. McTire's going to keep it. Not much space to run. He's going to get maybe 2-3 yards on the play.
They're not going to use their timeout here. They're going to run wristband plays. You got to think that Coach Lowe has geared these guys. They know how to go fast when they have to.
Boot to the right. McTire looks downfield. Has the comeback, and it is caught in bounds. Chase Nicholson for the first down.
Clock's going to stop because he got out of bounds.
0.5 seconds.
1st and 10. They can get a first down without scoring the touchdown to about the 1-yard line. Don't want to score too fast.
Screen pass caught by Nicholson. Breaking tackle.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone. Chase Nicholson, what a catch and run with 50.8 seconds to go.
Man, what a game. What a football game. Who has the ball last? Problem is they do, but, here we go.
You answered your own question. Up to it for the extra point. It's good. 39-35 here. Black Diamonds on top with 50.8 seconds to go.
Get you a drink of water, boys. You got a big defensive series. You got to do something you haven't done all second half, and that is stop them. Let's take a look at a couple of McDonald's replays here. What do you got, Josh? Just play one of them, man. It was all great. Let's see what we got coming up here. Minute and a half left. Oh, this is the big deep ball down the right side. Look at the separation here. Catch and get upfield. I thought he was going to break this right here, Matt. He breaks that tackle. This is the horse collar.
Yep.
Great job. Fort Gibson has all 3 timeouts remaining. They're probably going to have about 43-ish seconds once this return's all said and done. The last 2 returns, that's going to go out of bounds. Almost looked like they tried to do that.
Yeah. So that'll put it at 35.
The only problem is it doesn't take off any time.
Yep. And Fort Gibson has all 3 of their timeouts left.
So here we go. So Fort Gibson has declined, and they're going to make him re-kick. So they're going to back him up.
Gamesmanship.
It's going to back him up 5 yards, make him re-kick it. Actually, when you think about it, it's a very smart move there. Because now you really don't want to kick it out of bounds because you don't want to keep moving back. Most important time to cover a kick is right here.
Is this going to go out of bounds again? Did he make it in the trash can?
Almost went in the trash can. That one was not on purpose.
No, because Coach Dan and Coach Lowe are not real happy about it. And they're going to back him up again. And now he's going to kick it deep. You're going to have to, or you risk.
Yeah, you don't want to give him the ball on the 50. Okay, they're going to go ahead and take the ball.
Actually, it's going to go where it went out of bounds because it's in front of where the 35-yard line. Is that right?
Yeah, so they're going to get the ball at the 40.
That's not what you want. 46 or 40.
Almost midfield. Right at midfield.
So I can't say that's ideal.
No. So here we go. And no time has run off the clock. We've kicked it twice. No time off the clock. And Sallisaw is going to use their last timeout.
Final timeout. Let's take a quick break here. We'll be right back. 50.8 seconds to go in the ballgame. We'll be right back here from XTV Channel 19.
Injuries happen. It's part of the game. When they happen, athletes deserve the best treatment available. Northeastern Health System in Sallisaw is here for you. Updated facilities and leading ER, radiology, and physical therapy departments provide top quality treatment, ensuring student athletes are back in the classroom and on the field as quickly as possible. So play hard and rest easy because Northeastern Health System has got your back. Go Black Diamonds.
Ball on the 50-yard line. Fort Gibson has all their timeouts left, trailing the Diamonds 39-35.
Got to give a shout out right here to Miss Andrea Cyphers, who is now teaching at Fort Gibson, but made it to the Sallisaw Fort Gibson game. I think she's been on the Sallisaw side the whole night, so good for her.
Well, good for her. Me and her graduated together.
Oh, yeah, she said to say hi.
So here we go.
Come on, Cleveland fans, let's hear you.
Pistol set, low snap. Mahaney looks deep downfield. Good coverage by Brown. What a play.
Great job by Brown.
Over the top of the intended receiver.
I watched that the whole way, and I thought that's caught. And then he just comes out in the last second and knocks it down. You know what I was talking about. Come on, Cleveland fans. Let's hear you.
Yes. I know this gets me pumped up more than anything, I think. Here we go. Pistol set. 2nd and 10. Mahaney boots out to his left. Being chased down by the defenders. And it's barely caught. It's caught, dropped, caught. For a first down to the 37.
Clock stops, 38 seconds.
The clock's not running.
The clock's not running. If there was ever a time for them to run a couple clock, there goes the clock. Now Fort Gibson's going to take a timeout. One of their 14 they have left.
So it's a touchdown game. Touchdown or bust for the Tigers. You know, I'm not a defensive guy, so I wouldn't be out there calling plays. But what are you doing here on defense? I mean, you're protecting the end zone at all costs.
Well,
you can't let it touch.
They've got a safety deep to try to help keep somebody getting over the top. Like we've talked about all night, Fort Gibson has done a fantastic job, in my opinion, of picking up any blitzes that Sallisaw's trying to throw at them. You got to try to get pressure on them. You can't let.
There really hasn't been pressure on him.
You can't let him just stand back there, run around. He throws the ball well enough, and he's athletic enough to be able to make plays. But you don't also you don't like we have right now. I mean, you're almost a prevent defense here.
Yep. It's a first down. It looks deep. Got a safety coming over the top. He nearly makes the catch.
No, hey, solid coverage again by Brown. They're going after him right there.
There's just a size difference is the only thing you're looking at here.
Mahaney put the ball. He put the biscuit in the basket. He just didn't get the catch. It was a great throw. In between two defenders, safety over the top. You got to think, if you're Borman, be ready. Your Brown be ready, but you got to think they're going to try to come at him again. And they've got, their speedster here, which is number 4, Rudd.
Yeah. You got to make the freshman beat you. So they're going to give it to Woodworth. He's got some room, but
nice
it's closed
job.
quickly. I think that's Colton Sanders.
They're going to use a timeout here.
What a play. Colton Sanders shot out of a cannon to bring Woodworth down at the 33.
And I think that was
32-yard line.
That was Fort Gibson's kind of probably the idea is you soften them up,
spread everybody in the defense out.
And then you run your guy up the middle, and what a great job.
So that's their second timeout of the half?
Yeah, they have 13 left. I'm kidding out there. They have 1 left.
Somebody believed you.
There's somebody right now going, how many timeouts do you get in a half?
Man, they're playing some good music.
That's the best music I've heard played out here, fellas. It's good music.
Sing
good
it.
stuff.
Sing it, Chris.
No, I could. I remember when I wrote this song. There, Matt's got the headset out with the crowd noise. Here we go. 3rd down.
3rd down and 5 or 6 here for the Tigers. Going to boot to his right. It's Mahaney. Looking downfield. Has a man. Ball's too low. Incomplete.
Here's your ball.
4th down and 6 now for the Tigers. And this will be the ball game. 18 seconds to go in the half. Even if they get this first down, it's going to be tight when it comes to time.
They've got the 1 timeout. So, they've managed their timeouts well. They're not going to – I thought they might take it here to talk about it, and they still may.
Because this is their ball game.
Yeah,
this is the ball game.
What are you saving it for, But here we go. 4th and 5. Here's your ball game.
Mahaney's going to boot to his right. Looks downfield. The ball's low again. Incomplete.
And that is going to do it. Sallisaw is going to come away with probably one of the better games I've seen in 3 years of doing this, Matt.
I just texted David a while ago and said this is the best game that I've called.
It is the best game we've seen.
And they do it on stopping the Tigers for the first time in the second half.
They had stopped them all second half until they had to, and they did. And they're going to take a knee. They'll get a timeout. They'll have to take 2 knees. But man,
victory
cow.
Formation for the Black Diamonds here.
Hey, what a game. Back and forth. We talked about it all night long. Ups and downs.
Back-to-back conference victories. And they are now 3-1
3-1
in
conference play.
Yep.
And he's going to just stand there, finally take his knee. And that's going to do it. Fort Gibson's not going to use their last time out.
39-35, your final. Black Diamonds on top, as we said, 3-1 now in the conference. We will take a quick break, get you right back here for your post-game wrap-up and your McDonald's play of the game. For Mix TV Channel 19, we'll be right back.
Forever Memories Funeral Services offers local ownership with deep roots in the community and a caring staff dedicated to serving Sequoyah County and surrounding communities. We provide ceremonies uniquely designed to celebrate the life journey of your loved one. We welcome you to take advantage of all our services, including pre-planning and grief counseling. Forever Memories Funeral Services, bringing family and friends together in a time of loss.
Score big with Gray Brothers and Kubota. Get football season kickoff savings such as the incredible Kubota BX 1880 tractor and get 0 down with 1.99% APR financing. Or for the ultimate ATV experience, try our all-new Kubota Sidekick and get 0 down with 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months. Plus, ask us about the great package deals available on the Kubota L2501 tractor and matching equipment. So stop into Gray Brothers Equipment today and take the opportunity to experience Kubota with football season kickoff savings.
This is more than a bundle. It's more than a combo deal. It's not just stuff. This is your home, your car. And you want to give them the protection they deserve. With home and auto insurance. State Farm agents get it. It's why they're here.
Talk to State Farm agent Shannon Van in Sallisaw today.
And we're back 39-35. Your final score. Black Diamonds come out on top, victorious tonight against the Fort Gibson Tigers. Go to 3-1 now in conference play as Fort Gibson falls to 2-2. Like I said, back-to-back conference victories for the Black Diamonds.
Yeah, 3 in a row. I mean, for the first time in 3 years, the Diamonds are over 500 at 4-3 on the year. 3-1 in district play, and we Matt, you and I talk about this until we're blue in the face, but the real season is the conference season, and you play your non-conference games. You play who you play for a reason, and it's to come out here and win games like this. Great effort by the Diamonds. It was back and forth. Like you said, they did not stop Fort Gibson on offense until the very last series when they had to, but back and forth game all night long. It was just a lot of fun. A lot of fun to call that game.
This was the most enjoyable game since I've been doing this.
Yep.
Radio and TV. Diamonds fought hard, battled back, answered every time that Fort Gibson went down the field.
Yep.
Scored every possession.
Yep.
What in the second half?
Every possession, and considering what was on the line, I mean, playoff hopes. Really, you lose this game here, you still have a chance, but man, it's a lot tougher road. Now the Diamonds can kind of breathe a little bit. They got to go to Muldrow next week and get the job done there, but their playoff dreams are very much alive.
Get a good shot to win 4 straight conference games next week.
Yes, very much alive. And like Coach Lowe said, you win that game next week, you go over the hill to Broken Bow, you got a chance to host. You got a chance to host a playoff game.
That's right.
And so, great effort, unbelievable effort by everybody. But do we have a play of the game?
Our McDonald's play of the game is the game winner.
The game winner. It's Nicholson across the middle, not going to be denied.
The McDonald's,
you can see him take kind of the underneath route across the middle.
Little spin move.
58 had a chance there. Good job. But then he had one goal in mind, and that was to cross into right there, the end zone. So, man, great job.
Absolutely. 39-35, your final. Next week we go to Muldrow.
Yep.
0-6 Muldrow, and they're trailing again tonight.
Yep.
So you've got a chance to win 4 in a row for the Diamonds to go 4-1 in district play.
It's Muldrow, and you can never you throw
away records in Muldrow?
Yeah, you throw away records in Muldrow, especially there. It's a tough place to play. Huh? What? It's a tough place to play. But yeah, no, Diamonds got to come ready.
Excellent. All right, man. Well, thank you to Josh Bolin, the one-man show up here, getting it done tonight.
Did it last week too, man. He's a good one.
Absolutely.
All the camera
guys upstairs. We appreciate everyone. Appreciate everyone watching tonight, and we'll see you in Muldrow next week. From Matt and Chris, this is Mix TV, Channel 19.
You're watching Sallisaw's Mix TV, Channel 19.